All right, now I might have the music a little too loud on my end this morning. Whew. Wipe the sleep from my eyes before we switch over to the art stream, and like clockwork, here come the cats. Oh, come here, big boy. So you will notice, some of you may not have seen me like this. This is
only is still on my dude.
Arigatou gozaimasu. The things that we have to do nowadays because Twitch won't get their shit unlocked for us. Ooh, cover those little kitty ears. You're coming in great in the camera. Your lighting, Stitch, is perfect. Maybe this should just be your stream today. Oh, there is definitely not room for you on top of the desk, that is. Oh, what the fuck is that other kitten doing? So on the other side, what are you doing over here? It's just Cats. And pardon me, I'm messing with, obviously you see this, I'm messing with the camera. Isn't he like he was being picked up wonderfully? Look at the camera. She's like, I'll still fall to him if he wants it. And he's like, I do. Just a majestic beast in the background. Oh man, let me see. Where was I going to put this? I was going to put it. Nope, I can't. Is your sound lower than normal? It is not. Here, we'll do this. Ooh, there's a kitten on the table. Oh, so help me Jesus. Nope. No, I wasn't even referring to you trying to climb up. I was referring to this one here. I need you down. Oh, goodness. Well, when you think you can start a stream, I might have to go and find the cat treat toy, or the cat toy. Was that of any help, me turning down the other volumes? Let me see. Fucking A! God damn it, that kitten is just obviously you see there's no room up here, right? How is your Tuesday going? Pardon me. I have a shit ton of stuff to clean up. I don't... You know, it's one of those things. Just one of those things. Y'all can understand trial and error. That was a trial. Obviously also an error. None of the compacts were open. So like he lucked out in that sense, but I tried to like put up a barricade. Oh my goodness, kittens of chaos given. I just don't even, So today we are celebrating LadytheLaddy's birthday, fellow Warframe content creator, friend to the channel. I have been trying to do a makeup stream with LadytheLaddy for a little bit now. And I've got a surprise. Lady says that they are starting up their stream right presently. If you jump up here, Stitch, I'm gonna boop you in the snoot with this almost empty paper towel roll. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, we've only got 3 treats left. Oh, and you dropped one. Oh, goodness. Dagda, hello, welcome, Sinemius. I'm glad that you popped in just at the point where the kitten decided to nuke the whole entire playing field. In her, hello, how are you? Puck messed me up this morning when I got out of bed with a double jump on my face and chest. He's just... He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Alright, while we wait for LadytheLaddy, there's a couple things that I'll be doing to my entire face for prep. I have my wig off to the side. You can kind of see the teal here. I wonder if I'm going to be able to potentially maybe... What do we got going on here? I put catnip on Stitch just to see if it keeps Puck busy, but Puck doesn't like catnip from my understanding. So I'm just putting some lotion over my whole entire face. It is literally, I don't know if it's going to chroma key out, just a Clinique lotion. Ooh, I'm backwards. Prepping my face. I already have it in a point. You're back for more? You're back for more. Nope. He goes, nope, nope, nope. I'm walking away, walking away. So I just put a lotion all over my face to kind of prep it for all the crap that we're going to put on it. I've set things up smidgen differently because I imagine we're going to play some video games and I've got to close her up. So here's hoping. Now I do have a multi-link for us today if you want to be involved with both streams. Ladies getting things ready. No rush. It's their birthday. They can take as long as they want to. Right? That's exactly how it should go. What if I start it? Oh, Gesundheit. Who sneezed? One of you sneezed. Who sneezed? What do you sniffing to sneeze? Do you want to show your face again on screen? Puck's like, but I want to be on camera too, guys. Here. What if I put you back here? Puck. Here. Yeah, hell yeah. Say hello to your people. That's not saying hello. It's not saying hello at all. Oh, what is this? Oh. How did you guys get watermelon? Who's pulling? I'm gonna strangle one, both, all of you. I don't. Well, how are you going to get used to being held if you don't get held? How are you doing? Yeah, where'd the watermelon come from? Who's been creeping in Mom's watermelon? That's my stash. This is the little one. Chai Tai, hello, hello. Puck is good. Isn't he? Big mischievous. And why are you trying to defy death by being underneath the wheels of my chair? Ooh. Well. LadytheLaddy and I are going to do makeup today, and as you know, today's makeup is going to be the prep, the sneak peek, the teaser to tomorrow's LadytheLaddy birthday inspired pop art fiasco SFX. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, cat mom eye. He's enormous. Stitch is enormous? Stitch is just... Well, I don't want you below my hair wheel. What are you doing? Take me out again. Why would you want to be in... Why would that be the smart path down? Why would that be... I was trying to put you up here like a little kitten. No, look at it. You're up top somewhere. This is fine. Look at it. You're okay. You can be up here. No one's complaining. Okay, maybe he will. Now we get cuteness. He doubled in size again, I swear. Are you getting tall? It's because I'm eating all of my little kitten food. Let me pull up quickly my reference on my cell phone. I do have a little bit of color influence stuff, shenanigans, and I don't know. Oh, I should see. Okay, so I need to check to see when or if we will be lucky enough to see the makeup during stream, or if it'll come afterwards and for tomorrow. What do you? I just. Oh, arriving today. Let's track it. It says arriving today by 9. We'll just leave it be. So how is everybody else doing? Oh, I forgot I had a Red Bull. I pulled myself out of Red Bull. How's your Tuesday going? How did your Monday finish up? I finished what I needed to. I wonder. I think I am going to start ahead of time. I need to glue my eyebrows down. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not a normal makeup look. Well, depends who you're talking to. So let's see here. We are covering up the keyboard because that is the right thing to do. I have paper towel. I've got 2 cats. Anybody want one? Let me see if I can get us a little closer to... Get a little closer to me. Have. Hello, hello. So some of you, welcome, welcome. We are doing our... How does that... Is that gonna... I just feel like I'm really warm all of a sudden. Let's give it a... I'm gonna try some. Wait. Does that make things too dark? Oops. Well, that's not bad. Okay, so I can turn it down a bit. Tip right, tip right. And I'll actually move it down a bit. One of those things we learn as we go, and every single time I bring this upstairs and bring it downstairs, and I don't know if that helped. I feel really warm all of a sudden. It alone, but I can't, so let me just switch it out. A lens. We'll take the yellow one off, we'll put the white one on, yellow one off, and we'll put it back in the bag before a cat jumps on it, because that'd be inevitably... Oh, okay, so that's better. 'Tis better. 'Tis much better. With the green screen and all that, I need that orange one on, so I'll have to put that one on later. But for now, we're good. Good afternoon, Thomas. Yes, it is 12:28 my time. Your youngest started school yesterday. Congratulations. It's bittersweet, right? Bitter, meaning that dang, time is flying that rapidly and you inevitably are getting older, but sweet because you can take a number 2 in peace now. I just know that my mom was, because I myself do not have children, She's like, I could get so much done when you guys are away from school. Like, I could plan out my day and just get so much done. Oh, you have cats! Yeah, every once in a while, Puck finds his way into the bathroom, and I feel like a little furry kitten face up against the side of my ass cheek. And I'm like, what is this? What are you? Why are you? What? No, thank you. Oh, where did I put my eyebrow brush? You know, that thing that when I put heaping amounts of glue onto one's eyebrow, you can rush it about. So here's the real test. Lady and I have 3 hours for makeup. 2.5 hours for makeup. I got this. Where there's a will, there's a way. We don't have... Ooh. Ooh, you can really see the bags underneath my eyes when I tilt my head down. Don't do that. Oh gosh, that is not appealing at all. Awesome. It looks like LadytheLaddy stream is up and going. So those multi-links should work. Oh my goodness, I can see myself on the multi-links, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Ha! Alrighty then. My experience with makeup is binge watching Glow Up on Netflix. Oh, and see, the Glow Up drives me crazy. Drives me absolutely crazy. So you know what? If you like Glow Up, please come by tomorrow. Glow Up drives me crazy. Because tomorrow is our big SFX stream, and so I'll be wearing like a tube top. You don't see anything. And then I end up painting all. But like, oi. So let's do a little bit of prep. I've already moisturized. I am going back and forth with the glue into one's eyebrow. Get it all up in those Armenian brows. Make it so that when I go and see my wax technician later, in her next appointment or whatever, she looks at me in a question about wondering how I lost said awkward patches and patterns in such bushy eyebrows. Can it all be because of the globs of glue that I put in there? No, no, no. No, 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 Heather. I do not do anything weird and inappropriate to the hairs upon one's brow line. And no, no. I love eyebrows. So I can't, like, get rid of them. That would be too mean. If it ends up getting a little too sticky, I do have some water, so I'm just going to dip the ends ever so slightly into the water. And we'll just politely brush them. Ooh, okay. I make no promises, but here we go. Try it. New background? No, let's just do video call. Doing a video call. Oh, and I see you. Kinda if I look around my mirror. Huh. And then what I am going to do is we are going to pop you out. Don't know what I did. I thought I did a good thing, and then I lost you. Popped you out. Glue in one's eyebrow. Can you hear me? And if not, let me check my settings, because sometimes in my audio settings I do have to output, go through the inline. No one asked for you to be up here? Can you hear me now? You know what? Let me... we might be just drowning you with our tunage. Let me move some things. Definitely don't need that. Let me see if I've got audio coming in. Output going where it should be. Can I? Yep, that's the webcam we want to share. I'm like a forever loading button. Let's see what they're talking. Forever loading button. Oh. You can hear me. Okay, so what the F is my problem? Let's figure it out. Oh, you know what? My output.
Can you?
Now I got you. Now I got you.
Okay.
Hi.
Why am I hearing you so distorted? I'm trying to figure that out. And you're all like infinitely loading on my screen.
It's kind of how my Tuesday's been. All right, let me then go back.
Yeah, we're trying to get this set up, y'all. Sorry. You know, it's great that I was talking to myself for the past 5 minutes. Yeah.
Oh well, I did. Yeah. And it. Oh, hold on. I've only combed out one eyebrow with glue, so the next one was just going to be really interesting later.
Oh, I haven't even seen what you're doing, but I like literally can't see
Oh,
what
it's a
you're doing.
surprise. It's a surprise.
It really is a surprise because I have no idea
Oh,
what you're doing.
it's just a plain face right now with 2 glued eyebrows. Let me see if I need to send this back. I'm going to disconnect and then reconnect and see if that assists.
Okay.
Unplug it and plug it back in when all else fails. Join video call. Oh my gosh, I want to join the video call.
I do too. Maybe Discord is gonna hate us and we're just gonna have to like figure out another way around
I
this.
mean, I can see the birthday boy.
I can't see you. I don't know if that's my net being crumb nuggets or
Let me check some settings. Going in. Video and voice. Video. Test video.
let me see if maybe let me see. If I no, I don't okay, so I don't have wait. Oh. Let me see. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know if it's because it's being used already, the webcam, but let me try plugging in another webcam. We'll make this work.
See, what I figured I would just do to keep it easier is just screen share the Discord.
That's what I was thinking as well, but the webcam for my Discord is being used already with my OBS. So let me see if I just
Thank you for the bird.
Oh, I think I can get you. I think we can give me uno momento.
I'm just trying to like get this situated so we can actually do
Oh,
our makeup stuff.
and I am just plugging in a new webcam altogether. So 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. You take your time.
We're gonna just put this guy. Oh, come on, second cam. Look at new webcam felt so bad that he didn't want to participate the first time around. That he's like, now I've gotta play. Now I gotta play nice. How will this work? Don't do me dirty like this.
Oh my goodness. We finally get a chance.
I know. And so like now there's no excuse because They're both rocking, but
I'm just like, okay, maybe
oh,
I'll try and reconnect. I don't know.
then I'll be all by myself. Or you know what? I could try to send you a video call.
Yeah, you try that. Let's try that.
Yeah. And I go, oh my goodness, I want to talk to this person. And start video call. Watch. I get lady before I get myself. I do get lady before I get myself. Oh my gosh. So it's definitely me. Story of my life. Let's go back
let me
to.
see if I can think of like. Okay, where are you? You are there.
And there's no way.
Stream?
I do have a stream going right now, and my chat's like, lady is quite echoey. Well, that's because I've got lady on surround sound right now. Y'all can just chill. Give me a second. I'm working on this. Output, input. It should be.
Trying to think if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, if anybody in chat has tips.
Because I just have my stuff going through. I even have my makeup headphones in because
And I have eternal rectangle or little square balls loading. But both webcams say that they are ready and interesting. Oh, how frustrating. It says turn off camera. The camera's not even on. Okay, all right. Now we'll turn that off.
Okay. I think I will just keep. I think what we'll do, because your stream is still going fine, right?
Yep, the stream is going fine. Oh.
So in that case, I think we'll just.
Oh, I wonder if I can share my screen. Oh, you think like I could just share a webcam?
I don't know. Could you? I've never tried that.
Hold on, let me see here. Hmm. Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm just trying to think of how to share a webcam for you. Because this is just screwy.
Oops. I figure I'll just grab your stream, and then it'll be looking kind of scuffed on my end.
Oh, I don't want that. Hold on. Set up a device? Oh, gosh. I hate you, Logitech. You suck.
You suck.
Okay, let's...
At least my hair looks kind of cute.
The best I have is this. That's the best I have. I don't know if that's...
That, honestly, I guess will work. I just have to figure out if I can... Oh. How am I going to do this now? Are you still trying... Okay, wait. Turn off your camera on your non-screen share. Yeah, okay. I think that will hopefully do it. Okay, yeah, okay, I can work with this. Okay, one sec.
Oy.
So now I have to just...
Alright, and then I will pop you out.
Yaws. That sounds hot.
Hey.
Okay, so now I have you, and then I just blow this up, and then I have a really plain background, which is... Oh, I know. I know what I'll do for the background. I'll just media source and be like, hey, we have the Lotus.
And
Wait,
then
no,
we will
media
go,
source.
and I'm going to go over here and go add, and we're going to go to window capture.
Oh, yeah, that sounds hot.
I'm just going to capture a whole entire
Yeah, capture
window.
the window.
Hi. Oh, and she pops up quickly. That's the one thing that this is. We know what you wanted to do. Well, about damn time.
Yeah.
And then we'll just.
And let me just grab this.
Transfer. I'm going to crop it.
And I'm also going to do some last minute cropping. Because we're really good at this.
It only sounds bad when you guys hear us say that we're doing it in the moment.
Yeah, I had hoped that we'd be able to do so a little bit.
We'll explain to you. So if you're in OBS, if you right click, and then I'm going to go up to transform, I'm going to go to edit my transform, and then I'm going to head over to the right side, because I did not just mentally hold up my fingers to see which one makes an L.
Thank you for that gift, not a gift sub. Thank you for the sub, Arson. Much appreciated. Okay, I can't tell if my headphones are just screwed or if it's like I might have to use my normal headphones. Let me see.
Here, let me see if I can turn some things down to on my end.
Oh no, I don't think it's you. I think it's the fact that I'm using this Bluetooth headset. And I might just have to use my normal headphones, which will kind of mess up my hair, but like whatever. Let me see.
Can you, in my chat, can you hear Lady just fine?
Hi.
Do you need me to turn anything up, chat? Did you do that? Did I do what? Under video and voice, I think. Yeah, that's where I was looking. I swear, Adam.
Let's go. Oh god. I forget how like much better.
Lady's quite echoey. Was I able to fix that? Echoing, but yes. Let me see.
Okay, say something. Oh yeah, that's so much. Yeah, okay. Apparently these headphones just hate me because they were sounding so distorted on my end, and I hate that.
Oh, because Lady's being picked up in my microphone. That's what you guys are hearing. My bad. No problem.
There we go. Okay, so let me just finish up this. I'm going to do a last minute.
Let me hit the filters. We're gonna play with the game a little bit here.
Yeah, I like games. I lift every Sunday. No, I don't. Okay, so we do that, and voila. Okay, we're gonna transition. Hello, world. We have done it. We are here and ready to go. I'm going to do a very simple look. Oh wait, let me actually move the.
All right. Can you guys still hear me?
Hello, hello.
Ladies should not be as echoey.
I think hopefully we're good. Hello, howdy Dark Knight, howdy Amadeus, howdy Phantom. Yo, 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 yo. How are things on my end? Are y'all like hearing me okay? Or like nah? How am I? It is almost 10. I have not started any of my face except for moisturizing, so that's great. Let me just find the chat real fast so I can move that down and not have it over my face.
And I'm trying to see if I can find some little guys for the ears, but I'm thinking might have to.
There we go.
Old school.
Right? That's what I'm like. I'm like, I don't want to use these because like then I'm gonna have like this awkward like edge going on.
Then it's gonna so mess with my highlighter and bronzer.
Yeah, but like we gotta do what we gotta do.
So
before we start anything, I'm going to hydrate.
All right, I'm gonna plug. I gotta plug me in.
Oh, no problem. Make me come alive. Come on and turn me on. Okay. So, Amadeus is not joining us for makeup, unless Amadeus is doing some on the side, in which case, live your best life, baby.
All right, now we are really gonna mess with things again when I change my audio settings so I can hear you.
No, look at me. Look at me.
Headphones. Oh, I should probably turn these bitches on. Oh my gosh, I hear you. Give me a second, chat. I will bring Lady back to you.
It's all good. Thank you. Okay, so to be clear, technically my birthday was yesterday, but I spent that day with my family, so we're here today to celebrate me more.
uh, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
uh,
so
for sure.
yesterday we released our first original song produced by the wonderful Amadeus, and that's Candy Wishes. You can do !CW if you haven't. If you are a sub and you want the audio track, let me know. If you're a sub, you can grab it because currently we have nothing else set up. So I figure that's a solid way to, if you want the MP3, go for it.
An MP3. Ooh.
Oh yeah, because I have a song. It's mine. I wrote it. I sang it. Boom. Yeah, I'm a vocalist.
Hey! Booking appearances now. Get in while it's hot. Your fee will only get higher.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I have my trusty box of
Okay.
beauty.
Yes.
So why don't we get started? Because we have. Honestly, I'm really glad that I booked us for like 3 hours. Because it takes me like 2 hours just to do my face.
Oh, see, in my chat was like, how long you gonna have for this? And I was like, Mom. You know, and I can already hear some negativity all up in here. I go,
I I'm going to probably keep it fairly simple. I
me
was
too.
attempting some other things yesterday. It's the reason why the album cover is not my entire face, but just my lips sucking a lollipop and then a crop top. Um, Mistakes were made, and I'm gonna try to not. And so I'm just gonna do my normal routine and look really glossy because apparently the light is full
Right?
of.
What is happening today around the world? My lights are just making me look. I'm like, I know, like.
I'm looking half glossed out. My hand looks so pale. My hand almost looks as pale as yours. It's kind of ridiculous.
Right, and I'm like, how much paler can I get? And my ring light's like, girl, you want to see? And I'm like, no.
My family, oh my God, on my birthday, because I haven't really gone outside since quarantine started. And so when my family visited, they were regulated to like the backyard. And so we had to be like 6 feet apart in the backyard. Anyway, my family was like, you're pale. And I'm like, what do you mean? And like my dad is like, you look like a ghost. And I'm like, excuse you, I am melanin inclined. I do not look like a ghost. But then my mother comes out like a few minutes later and it's like looks at me and is all like, oh, you're paler than your dad. And I'm just like,
Oh. She's like, if you didn't fall out of my vagina, I'd wonder.
thank you for the follow and thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Much appreciated. So anyway, apparently I am now the family ghost. Anyway, and
It could be
so
worse.
it could be, but I'm like, look, my face still got that melanin. So, my foundation that I will be using, not yet, but just so you know, some of the products I'll be using will be my Huda Beauty foundation today, because that one seems to just look the best on me right now. I have
Ooh,
some others, but
let
like,
me share them. Foundation, perfect. You look like you pictures up at a store. Kids are going back to school these days, so I have started applying praying glue stick to my face.
yeah, so my full steps is, well, we'll be doing a little bit of Rare Beauty spritzing to just, further moisturize before. If you've never, this cloudy looking stuff that looks like it's either vitamin water lemonade flavor or diluted,
Oh.
yeah. Um, Also, we'll eventually probably be applying some of my Fenty Beauty lip thing. It smells really good. It's in the color Fussy because it's apparently me.
But how does it taste? Because most things on the lips you end up just ingesting. So it becomes like,
I
how much lipstick did you want to eat today?
Yeah, so I like always remove lipstick if I'm about to eat because oil is just gonna break that ish down anyway. But honestly, I don't really notice the taste so much. Oh, well, my contour stick got uncapped somehow, so that's cute. Howdy, Slad. Welcome back, Subaru. So we'll be using. Wait. Oh, yeah. So this is gonna be my highlighter stick, one of my mini highlighters. You'll see that I'm a whore for highlight. So this is my Fenty Contour Duo in
Okay.
rum and truffle. If that wants to, okay, just believe
Rum
that it's rum and
and
truffle.
truffle. Those are some great names.
Fenty has great names. Like most of my like contour and stuff is Fenty. I used to be like pure Fenty, but now I've kind of not pure Fenty. But like I have this Fenty Beauty Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset, like one of my faves.
You so bougie compared to my desk right now. I'm like, but do I even hold up my
Trophy wife
CoverGirl
is by far
cheeks?
one of my like favorite things ever. Like look at this. It's gold and it's perfect.
Huh.
And but wait, there's more. I also will probably go in when I do my secondary contour because I'm insane with a little bit of this chocolate bronzer,
By
which I
whom?
like to just Fenty.
I'm gonna pull out a name brand. I'm like, well, I got some Mayron. Might not sound fancy, but in the SFX body painting world, it's dope. And then
See, you have like your like.
I got these.
Ooh, what is
It's
that?
some Jeffree
Is that
Star.
ColourPop? Oh, Jeffree Star.
I got it's a Scorpio, and then I got Shockwave for today to go on top.
Ooh, nice. The final highlight I have
Yeah.
is probably one of my favorites, and it's how many carats. Also, I don't think it's gonna focus because it's too shiny, but it's how many carats, and I like to put this on top of rum and just really make it look like I have been doused by the gods, and or like I walk out of a pool on a set of a.
I dropped my highlighter.
Oh no! Oh, you use like powder highlighter.
I do, yeah, I
I
cake
guess
it
like
on.
some of these are like powdery, but my main one is the rum is kind of a stick, which I just either
Oh,
pat or like stroke on depending.
interesting. See, and I need to broaden my repertoire. So you were showing me some of those sprays. I actually have two coming in the mail today: a primer and a matte setting spray. I want to try something different. I feel like one shouldn't just put SFX paint spray on their face for normal day use.
Yeah. Where in the world is my primer?
Here I am. Sorry I'm late. Hello, NPC Stalin. We are hanging out today with the birthday Actually, Lady's birthday was yesterday, but we're not holding that against anybody. So it's a birthday
No.
week.
Yeah, I technically started celebrating on Sunday, which is
Ex-
before my birthday.
and we do have a multi-link up. If you guys do !multi in stream, you can
Oh,
actually
send that
watch
one
us
to
both
me.
simultaneously.
And then I have one of my mini concealers. This one is Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's brand.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. I have a lot. I have a lot of just like face, but I don't have like a lot of like I don't know, like most of my stuff is just like foundation, concealer, highlight, that type of stuff. But then when it comes to like highlighter, well, not like highlighter, but like eyeshadow, I have like two palettes. Well, three technically, but they're like two palettes because two of them are like green yellows, and then I have one that's like this dark kind of twilighty color scheme. I want to get more that are like less, that are more colorful. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated, NPC Stalin.
See, I just need to branch out and get more. I just end up spending things on cosplay supplies and like fabric that I'm like, we can make do with what you got on your face already. And I'm like, oh no. All right, so my surprise for Lady does not
Yeah.
involve me doing the same look on both eyeballs. So do
Oh, you're
keep
going
that in
for some
mind,
like
chat.
asymmetrical. I love that. That's so great.
Yeah, I
I
just want to let you know I loved Monster Prom with you so much that you told me you were doing a pop art theme. And so I
I
said
wanted
I
to.
could I could smoosh those together. And
Oh,
so
there's my primer.
I may or may not have excitedly stayed up till 12:30 last night finishing an accessory for today,
Oh my
which
goodness. I'm so
will
excited.
today's stream is what is influencing our large monthly SFX stream. So we were going to take what minimalistic little snippets, and we had to make sure that the accessory that's sitting off to the side right now is done for today. But then we are going to do a full paint job for tomorrow's stream based off
I'm
of.
so excited.
I am doing my best to not spill the beans because
I'm
I
I'm like
have
guessing.
no chill.
I'm assuming if it's Monster Farm related, that it's either Zoe or Vera, but I will wait and see.
And I'm gonna
I'll
try
see if
to
I'm right.
Battle Dragon. It is not my birthday. No, 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 no. This Wicked Queen, she doesn't. Not until Halloween. Not till Halloween. If it's October 31st, I'll take that happy birthday. Right now, it is LadytheLaddy's birthday. Head on over. Send them your. How do I MULTI? Sorry, I just forgot where M was located on my keyboard. I was like, where
No, you're totally
is
fine.
the keyboard's like, we can't light up any brighter for you right now. And I'm like, I
Light up
don't
the-
know where my, oh, where my contacts.
Oh wait, I can just do this because I'm. Oh, you sent it on
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
yeah. The way that I'm sharing the window, I just realized it's just,
Yeah, that's totally valid.
life's
I
one big
just realized.
challenge.
But let me update because I've kind of just like low key my normal multi link has just become the life water multi link.
Oh, and I'm just give
Multi.
Dan his own.
Yeah, because like we stream together like every week. So I'll just do another one. There we go.
There
It's
we,
multi too.
I don't know. I needed one purple contact for today.
That sounds like Zoe. Yo, Sunar, howdy, howdy. Okay. Huh? Okay. Life makes sense to me. I'll just make this one that because boom. So now I have the B-Day command for those that are looking to look at both of us simultaneously if you don't want to be on our beautiful little setup like here, like so.
Gotta love
Y'all.
adult acne.
Mhm.
Just coming
So
in
I'm gonna
strong.
finally start actually priming my face.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, not just glue. Got it. No.
yeah. Um I might actually do this thing called like attempt to do my eyebrows because I was looking yesterday and I was like, oh no, my eyebrows look so crusty. But I'm
Not
usually
as
pretty
crusty
awful
as
at doing
mine right
brows.
now. I can attest to that.
Nah. I mean like my brows on this camera don't look that bad. But if you were like up close and personal, you'd be like, oh, you need some concealer up in there to shape that. Mm-mm.
So I'm not sure if you know I'm Armenian, so my eyebrows sometimes I have to remind them that they are two caterpillars, not one. They don't need to meet and kiss in the center. They can be their own individual people, and like the world will accept them even more.
Oh my goodness.
So
I
when I do my eyebrows, I cheaply just toss airspin on that to tone them down a bit.
Oh, what does that do?
It is a loose face powder. It assists with like setting. It's old school, very, very, very old school, and then it's been around forever. And it's a way to help set the glue as well as like lighten them
Mm,
quite a bit.
I feel like I have like decent eyebrow shape, so usually I just kind of brush them and then like conceal like those crusty edges and then go in afterwards. Um, but like my left eyebrow, like I can kind of just raise and it has like this perfect shape, but my right eyebrow is kind of cursed. And so I usually have cousins and not sisters.
Ooh. Ooh.
which is
Ooh.
which is a problem.
Sooner, thank you kindly for that follow. I like that. Is Lady
Like,
quiet or is it just me? No, it's probably maybe I just effing everything up.
oh, okay. So I've primed my face. Just slowly massage that in. Oh, I love that. I love the heterochromia you're giving me.
I'm just trying to like look at this up here. I'm like, what does my chat want me to do? Is it better now? Is it better now? I'm sorry,
I've never done
guys.
threading, but it's like always kind of like terrified me, the thought of threading. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little concealer because I'm going to attempt to get a slightly more even complexion in some of my hyperpigmented areas.
As I get older, I think I'm more like, yeah, just knife my eyebrows onto me. I don't want to have to do that in the morning. I think I'm more for it.
I'm kind of the opinion that eyebrows are evil.
Eyebrows are fantastic.
They're fantastic until they're not. Okay, so it looks like the redness around my nose has gone down, which is great.
Lucky. I'm rocking some adult acne.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm rocking chaos on my face. I'm just like, y'all are seeing me. Usually, like, I feel so uncomfortable, honestly, because I hate being barefaced on camera.
That's how I was. I gotten used to it. I've gotten used to it quite a bit.
It's I'm just like, oh my god, y'all are seeing me looking like I've been punched in the face, like I haven't woken up yet, like. So the moment I get like that bass on, I'll be so much more comfortable.
My chat just asked, "Did you put in a contact?" Yes.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You just naturally are heterochromatic. Actually, you took out your contact.
And then people are always like, have your eyes always been different colors? No, I did it real sneaky like. Oh, you guys are funny.
I'm gonna quickly wet my brushes because I'm an idiot and didn't do that earlier.
No. You do what you have to do. I will sit here, entertain, and do a dance for everyone.
You only use a moisturizer and wash yourself. You've never used makeup in your entire life. Hey, if you want to use makeup, we use makeup.
Lucky.
I know that society likes to gender makeup, but makeup is not gendered. Not really. It's statistically, even in history, it has been used by men. It's been used by women. If you want to do a little cover up, then do some cover up. Live your best life. Whatever makeup is for you, then like do it.
Saber the Weebo.
Whether it's just like everyday look.
Hello, okay, hello.
Just kind of slide this way because my short shorts are riding up.
Hey! Ooh, don't show us those birthday thighs just yet. You gotta make us work for that, lady. You gotta make us work for that.
Here's the fit, yo.
For some reason, you look like you belong in Rocco's Modern Life, and I'm feeling all of it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a very kind of like 80s.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah. No, you look like you belong at the beach. Like, yeah, far out. I'm loving it. I am all about that. If I would have known that was the color, I could have painted that on my accessories. I used to do tons and tons and tons of makeup back in the day. Corpse paint, metal band. NPC Stall, you're just too cool for us. In history, men wore makeup just as much, if not more. And high heels. They did. And wigs. And the wigs. Oh my gosh. Think about nowadays. How would, on Earth, you'd need a box to carry that wig around in. Dark Knight, hello, good afternoon. I am doing well. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to toss on just a little bit of tunage. Just real low in the background for us. And let's see if I can flip this back to my headset.
I want to wet my brushes, but I am back. Have a good lunch. Okay, I'm going to actually, before I put this back on, I'm just going to quickly blend in this concealer. Oh, this is a little more wet than I wanted. Oopsies.
I tossed just a little bit of background music behind us. Ooh, hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome.
A little bit less wet.
And giant cod pieces.
What,
What are we talking about giant cod pieces for? Look at Super Nintendo Bright. Oh, you guys are looking at the crap on the back of my wall there. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Weirdos?
Okay. That seems good-ish.
I'm gonna get real classy and pull out my CoverGirl. I'm sorry, your Fenty just really brings a girl down a bit.
Look, you're not the first person to say stuff like. So I've done makeup with friends before, right? And then I bring out my stash, and everyone's like,
"Damn, girl, put that away."
And like they'll be like, "Okay, so now that lady's shown her stuff, here's my Walmart."
Well, you know what? My 24-hour foundation with sunscreen outlasts anything.
You know, honestly, like, no, but like if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I have to travel like 2 hours to the one Walgreens that still carries this, and I do it. Damn it, I do it.
Okay, let me actually start putting on foundation.
Ditto.
Hello. Oh, you apply directly to your face?
Nope, I put it on the...
Oh, okay.
And then I just blot it in areas because I would probably use it all in one section. I'd be like, ooh, this section of my skin is...
my hand, but I also like hate the idea of like doing it not on my hand. Because I kind of like to, like, putting it directly on the brush is like, I don't know. It's always kind of driven me mildly insane.
Oh, I put it right on the brush.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I did not pre-contour. Oops.
I won't tell if you don't.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go right over the eyebrows.
We'll see how I'm feeling about the coverage today. I might go for, I'm gonna go for 2 pumps. I can already tell I'm gonna go for 2 pumps.
I'd go for 2 bumps, because if you only had 1 pump, you'd be walking around hella weird all day. Arthur, thank you kindly for that follow. Do an infested
There's already
face
such a difference. There's always... Oh no. I'm not supposed to be playing that. Thank you for letting me know. Oh no. No, it's playing Harris Heller.
You can play all the Harris Heller you want. That's what I've got playing. I've got some Harris Heller playing on my side.
Yeah. What does this look like, a makeup tutorial? I mean, I guess you could think of it. Hi.
If you want to be tutorials.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Lucas. Thank you for the birthday biddies.
Arthur, and I guess I'm on the other side then. I gotta go. All right, Arthur, have a wonderful lunch. It is about lunchtime for me as well.
Oh, can I just say I love your nails?
Oh, they are so grown out. Don't look at them too closely, but thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally have a clear coat on mine.
I am a little vain, and I have her do my accent nail, the neon red, which is my branding color, just so I can be a little extra in public.
Oh, relentless zen. Apparently I'm quiet, so I'm trying to talk louder a little bit, because I can't really be like all up in my mic while I'm doing this.
Right, I end up hitting mine so often.
Yeah.
Okay. One eyebrow.
So this is 1 pump of coverage for me. I'm gonna go for another one, but it's like if I was just gonna go outside, I'd probably be honestly kind of okay with the amount of coverage I have right now.
Well, especially if you know it's really warm, you're gonna sweat half it off.
Yeah, right? Oh my goodness, I went to the mall the other day, and by the other day I mean like 2 days ago, and I am 90% sure I sweated like half my makeup. It was over 100 degrees. Like, ew.
You're actually switching between us? That's awesome. Thank you so much for showing your support for both of us. Make sure that you
Yes,
wish
thank
Lady, though,
you.
a happy birthday. And you can use that multi-stream and actually chat between both of our streams simultaneously. You just might want to mute my stream and just listen to Lady's.
Oh, yeah, you know, the dulcet tones of moi. Howdy, Lumpy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so
Sometimes, look at the
This
eyebrow
is-
just doesn't want to cover.
so remember how we were talking about how pale I am? Are you ready to see my hand?
Maybe. Oh.
Like,
You need like some melatonin.
like my hand versus my face.
I mean, I'm not one to say the outside is a good place, but the sunshine can get you a UV lamp. Just for your hands, though. A UV lamp for your keyboard. Sometimes I joke with my nail tech. I'm like, oh, look it. This is the most sun my hand's seen all month when I go and get the 30 seconds of UV light at the end.
It would 100% be accurate for me.
Mr. Azrael, question. Are you SKYND body double? I would have to know whom and or what
That's why you were talking about Sky. Okay.
I'll take it, though. Is it a good thing? If it's a good thing, maybe. If it's a bad thing, no.
They do music, if I remember correctly.
Oh. Well, I sound phenomenal in the shower, but that's about it.
Singing in the shower.
When in doubt, apply more glue. That is my philosophy through life.
My philosophy in life is, when in doubt, back up. Things don't look as scuffed when you're not looking at it from 2 feet away. It's like, this is passable as long as you're not like right in front of me. Okay, so I have finished my base foundation. So let's go in with some
Ditto. I'm gonna keep it rolling.
concealer. I am going to conceal my face.
I kind of hit that concealer with the foundation all in one for this look.
I did a little bit of concealing, but now I'm gonna like highlight conceal, you know?
I got you. I'm gonna take this bronzer. Some matte bronzer. It smells like coconuts. I've really been getting into the vegan products.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any favorites?
No, but I at first didn't think I was gonna enjoy the smell of coconuts in all of my makeup. But after,
I'm kind of like,
don't hate it.
I'm definitely more of like a fruity like scent person.
Mm-hmm. I just I associate that coconut smell kind of like with going to the beach. You know, that
Let's
over
go to the beach.
lubed up, glossy. Make sure you got your coconut in your and I'm like, you know what? If I live in Michigan, I'm okay feeling like I'm going to beach in December.
Touche.
I'll deal.
You know, work it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab one of my other concealers because I have way too many face products.
Jelly. Hold on one second. I gotta put the earmuffs down so I don't get too much bronzer on it.
Oh no, I feel you. That's why I did like that entire step without like my headphones on. Okay. So I'm gonna use my 330 Fenty concealer now. No, 310, I'm a liar. Which is very pale. But I just use that to add a little bit of dimension to my face.
I mean...
Just a little bit under that eyeball. A little bit over that forehead. A little bit on those cheekies. A little bit on those corners. Yeah. Like so. Now I'll get to blend all that out.
I'm so pasty.
I feel
I gotta put the bronzer on my neck. That way people can tell where my jaw and my neck start and stop.
Oh no, I'm like, let me just like contour my neck so it looks like I actually have like a jawline.
That's what I was just like, why does it look like it just keeps going?
No, you see that blend? Look at that. You can't even tell. It's so good. I love it. I mix my concealers because I'm chaotic.
And I'm trying to get a step ahead of you because I've got some weird things coming up.
Oh yeah.
So we're power makeuping.
Howdy. How's it going, senpai? Welcome on in. Y'all, we doing some makeup today.
Going heavy with my blush.
The part that I have the most fun with is contouring and completely changing my facial. I don't really think I like really change it per se. I just define and exaggerate the parts of me that I once seen.
Makes it more aggressive in the best of ways. No, I got you. Your high cheekbones. That's what I like too.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
sometimes I just dab it. That way I'm not even really rubbing it in and I don't have to smear some of it off. I'm like, ooh, just take it all.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Usually I go in for like a double layer. I'll like do a pre and then I'll go in with like my foundation and concealer and then I'll go back because
can't have
there's no battle because Disfusional 100% would win that.
Oh, a battle. Oh, no. Friendly makeup vibes here. When you start rushing, that's when things turn awry and become a mess. No.
We are just together doing our faces, doing that thing. I'm gonna now set with my Le Mercier translucent powder.
All right, I am going to
and then I'll start contouring and let that bake for a little bit.
I'm gonna draw my eyebrows.
Yas, draw those brows.
But I am going to draw them with eyeliner. Nothing's normal on this side of the computer.
That's honestly valid. I was really tempted because I have a brown eyeliner and I was like, do I just go in on my eyebrows with this?
You said that, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should start with a black eyeliner. That way, like, I don't just F it up and I can get the little peaks where I want them. Ew.
Okay, I am vaguely terrified. Not of you, but like of applying my powder. Okay. I hope I'm not putting too much on. Okay, so that'll bake for a bit.
Looking for a sharpener.
And now we get to do the fun part. Now where's my brush that I use for this?
That's my pencil sharpener.
I have way too many brushes. Way too many brushes.
I got way too much this. It just doesn't, I don't know where things are. Okay, we're gonna make do with what we got. Make it do with what we got.
Oh no, there it is. Okay, I found the brush. This is the brush that I use to carve my face. I know this is probably like, I know most people like start with their eyebrows, but like I, again, kind of hate doing them. So if I do them, I kind of save it for last.
I just want to do something silly with them, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna mask in my eyeliner or like my eyeshadow to these weird shapes that I'm gonna do right now.
Okay, so this is the part where I need my mirror again, because if I do not mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most gorgeous of them all, then I'm gonna have a scuffed looking face. So, mirror, mirror.
And I'm just carefully sketching out some aggressive, sassy looking eyebrows.
Lightly accentuating the brow, the bow of my nose. I don't know what you call this. Whatever it is, it's what I want to do though.
It's nice when it comes out the way you want it to.
Yeah, this part never has to be like perfect, so I'll just blend it out anyway. Y'all probably won't even be able to like really tell until it's like blended. 'Cause right now there's just like all this really tortured. You know what? Let me see if I can make myself look less like I'm.
There we go.
From the left.
You know what? A part of me is wondering if instead of using the liquid waterproof eyeliner, if I just use Zikeki, and we take it like an angled brush, a liner brush, a brush, I don't know.
Okay, that really didn't help anything. Oh no, I need to carve out my neck and my chin.
I say I'm getting a really great shadow on your chin, but I can see where you're saying right around your jawline from here. So I was just staring at you for that. I was like, what you talking about? Let me see.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just define this. Like so. Then I'll blend it out. And then I will be much less looking like I have no. Oh yeah, I can already see that like really distinct contour line just like right in here. Just back and forth. Back and forth. I can't laugh while doing this. It's actually really soothing.
I would say it probably feels really nice.
You know, like, have you ever just dragged your brush against your face? That's actually part of the reason I'm really... Okay, so this is probably like the thing that's gonna make me sound the most bougie about my makeup, but like, so my Fenty brushes are like as much as foundation, and I completely find them worth it because they're by far the most comfortable things.
I enjoy the Eco Tool brushes. I use those for blending out my body paints. There's just something about like the fibers. I don't know, that cheap Walmart.
I don't know either. Like I have not found another brush that is just like as much as the Fenty brush has. It's just like a party for my face.
A sensual experience.
Yeah, it's just like.
And then Disfusional delicately, lightly strokes in her brow.
Oh no, it's
going
aggressive.
From the inner corner. It's wet, aggressive, curved, and sensual.
Okay, let me see how that's looking in my mirror, since some of the different definition is lost.
And I am coming with a Mayron Paradise.
Ooh,
in black, scented coconut. I don't know, you can't get it scented anything else, but the coconut's delightful.
I don't think my Fenty stuff is scented coconut. I think it smells kind of fruity. Okay, Sunar, you felt things. I'm gonna need you to keep those areas away from me. Aggressively away from me, thank you.
That's funny. Aggressively away from me.
Look, I am a pure and innocent, untainted Vestal virgin. Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all?
Okay, so I have chopped my jaw. It'll blend out, but I can already see the beauty, the definition, the that we're going on. She really does, though, and she's got like the best names too.
Running out some smelly products. Yeah, I've heard only good reviews too about her products and their pigmentation.
I love if I'm just saying, if I ever got like big enough to get like makeup sponsorship, I'd be like, Fenty, please. Just like give me.
And then once you got yourself bougie lined up and be like, you know what? If you guys need to pick up, an ugly stepsister, I know a girl. She'll use your products in the weirdest of ways. But she's still working with some,
Look,
but only once you're set. Only once you're set,
other way around.
Put me on that PR list.
You get that PR.
Yeah.
Just don't forget me. Just be like, I know this really melanin inclined person can help diversify your
set list.
Right, right.
Like, I'll use my assets, literally and figuratively.
You know what? And you know what? That makes me wonder too. The people who do get those product packets, those PR packets, it's not like they themselves can use the entire set of foundation lines. Like, why?
I know that like sometimes they like specify, like they kind of like send it like more specifically. Because I've seen like some like Jackie Aina stuff where it's like, yeah, you only have like the darker tones.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
you'd
then,
have to pair up with a friend. You'd have to.
But like sometimes, yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of times I see like those like, oh, I reviewed this Y and Z, and if it's like a foundation line or something, it's like, yeah, so I can't use those. Like those just aren't my color at all. I think like maybe these two, and we'll see what happens.
Right, and I'm the exact same on the polar opposite scale. So like, the people would have to phone a friend.
I'm just saying, I'd be totally down.
Because if you don't use it, you definitely lose it. That product, it spoils.
Yeah, no, it really does. It's like nail polish, you know, when it gets all like crusty and starts separating.
Waste not, want not.
Okay, so I have like the base contour. Now I just need to go in with that highlight, the first of it at least. So I'm gonna use my rum and put that all over my nose.
Ooh, rum on the nose.
Uh-huh. I start on the nose, and then I do my cheeks, and then I do my temples. Because my body's a temple. You found that a lot funnier than I thought you were going to.
All I got in my head was John Mayer's "My body is a wonderland" stuck in my head all of a sudden. I was like, maybe.
That's right. It's a surprise no matter. Oh, you know what? Let me brush off this bake. It's been long enough. Oh, I love the feather brush. Just like, oh yeah. Yeah, just like, oh yeah.
Just taking a nice old fan brush to your face.
Oh yeah, just like delicately hold it by the tip and then just back and forth. Back and forth.
Just smack it against your face, back and forth. I didn't know how close of friends we were, and sometimes it just comes out. I'm sorry.
A lot of things come out, but it's all good.
Oh, it's still too early in the day for all this for me. Oh, goodness.
It's too early for you? It's not even 11 for me.
I'm impressed you're putting on a face then before 11.
Look, this is gonna be like a 12-hour stream.
What were the first 6 hours? I don't know. We were doing makeup, I think.
This is where I just start to pat. Oh yeah.
All right.
I just want to have all of
angry eyebrows.
Oh, angry eyebrows, you say?
Y'all. And we got them positioned differently. Oh, wow. So that interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Just wait, did you get it too at the same time?
Oh yeah. No, I'm about to deal with it.
Yeah, doing it too. Womp womp. You know what? It's gotta take a whole lot. Like, that's a lot of work you gotta think to do all that.
Right?
People be stupid. Yeah, we know. Yep, that's exactly what, Adam, we were discreetly both talking about, because it both came in.
Round 1, fight!
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jim Monkey, for that. We have Aria's Dawn Designs coming in with a raid of 8. Hello,
Ooh.
hello. Thank you so much for that raiding. We are actually celebrating a dear friend of the stream birthday. LadytheLaddy's in the corner. And let me do a shout out to Aria's Design. Thank you kindly for bringing your friends and family to come and kick it with us this afternoon for a wonderful birthday extravaganza. So we are doing some makeup. This is a teaser to tomorrow's SFX look. But we're hanging out, we're celebrating, and I'm surprised that none of the little turd mongers in my chat have dropped the exclamation point party yet that I enabled for today. I even put in lieu of it in our title, thinking that some of you guys would spam bot it, but nobody has yet. I think I'm
People
a little
don't read
disappointed.
titles.
I think I'm a little disappointed.
Like,
Happy
people don't
birthday
read
to your
titles.
friend. Awesome. Thank you so much. It is a party. So,
And thank you.
Arias, what were you up to in your stream? So I'm gonna prime just one eye, you know.
Ooh, okay. Because I use eye primer when I'm gonna go in, but I was like, does anyone else do that? Because I know some people will use like concealer, some people will like not.
I am an oily fiend, so I come in with MAC Painterly Pot.
I have.
And I put it
What's that?
everywhere sometimes.
I use Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer if I'm gonna use
Okay.
some.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
like in a little pot, like a little pity pot, a little painterly pot.
It's a painterly pot.
Little painterly pot, little beep boop bop.
Mine's like a cream, sort of.
Oh, okay. No, and I picked up something that looks kind of like that. That's going to. It's supposed to be a primer. I'm going to try something like that. By 9 p.m. it should be by my doorstep. I'm like, it's in it's thin, thick lot. Thank you kindly for that follow. Phantom,
I feel
Dead
like I am
Space,
about to
thank you.
sneeze, and I hate it because I am in a face.
That's all right. I think I'm going to like pee my pants here in a second because I ate a bunch of like watermelon and all that for breakfast. So I'm going to quickly take like a 3-minute break. I'm just gonna run to the other side of this wall before I have a. You know what? It's even though Billy Madison said all the cool kids they pee their pants. I feel like there's an age bracket before it's just not acceptable anymore. So chat,
Yeah.
my chat, just give me like a 3-minute break. I will be right back. Too funny. Oh man.
Also, howdy Loot. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh my god, my nose hates me.
But I am going to take you guys in my ear cups with me at the bathroom, so I will hear you all.
Oh, well, this just took like an Omurashi turn. Okay. I feel like, what was I gonna say? I was totally about to say something when I didn't. I have no idea what I was gonna say. Anyway, howdy Elemental God, how you doing? That party command is adorable. I love it. Okay. See, I hate this lamp because it's like very yellow. But okay. Let's take a looky-loo. The problem is you're not gonna get like any of the highlight that I'm doing because of like the lighting. No, I would just say just mute one of us. Like you only need to hear one of our channels. But you can just switch between the views as needed. Okay, we mattified our eyeballs, so that's nice. Just gonna blend this out a little bit more.
That was almost
And
an
then-
accident.
Oh.
I'm back quicker than I thought, but whoo-wee!
That was very fast. Hoo-wee.
Woo-wee.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Look at my face. It looks surprisingly okay right now. Like,
Oh yeah, sorry. Subs are the only ones that can drop the party emote because it is a moving bit one and it can get absolutely annoying. So, sorry. Gominosai.
y'all. Okay, so I feel like for the sake of camera, I might go a little bit heavier on the contour tool because I really just don't see it. I look very flat right now. I might just have to like not blend.
Sorry, I'm just doing
It's
another
on.
bot band.
Oh, no problem. I get you.
Oh gosh. People,
I know.
find a day job. I don't know what to tell them. Pick up a video game or something. Become busy. This is just you're ruining things for the rest of us that just want to have a good time.
girl, I just wanna have fun.
Right? I just want to have paint to makeup all over my hands and not have to worry about touching my keyboard. And you guys are just being a bunch of
I'm gonna now go in with
boobs.
my Fenty cream bronzer.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look at
Ooh.
her. She looks so
Oh, she does look really
chocolatey.
creamy.
So I'm just gonna lightly tap.
As
This is
soon
really
as soon
dark.
as you lightly you dabbed in there, I was like, ooh, he pressing. It's just pressing into that little the makeup.
Yeah, you just like lightly tap it because it's already, you can see it just like looking ready to just like come off, you know.
See
So I
him.
just get a little bit, and then I just kind of lightly drag, because if I go too hard, it will. You'll see.
And I take my
Okay.
brushes and I'm like, all right, little buddy, I'm gonna dig you all right in there, get all that pigment all up on you.
Look at that. You see how dramatic that is? Like, it actually shows up on camera.
I can see kind of like a honey glow. I wish I was seeing it in person.
Wait.
Oh no, that's just your cheekbones. I thought you would. Oh, that is a good one. How does it?
Yeah.
How does it rub it? How does it?
You want to see the
Blend out? Yeah, I want to see the blend. I have no patience. It looks so creamy. And it makes your cheekbones just look that much brighter. Sorry, that's why I was just blinded by the honey glow on your cheeks. I was just
See, like it blends.
you mean that's
in,
not
like,
what I'm looking
really
at right now?
well.
Oh, and all you did was tap it?
Yeah, I'm just tapping, just lightly tapping.
And what's that
so that
product? What's that Fenty product called? When
So this is a part of the cream line. It comes in other shades. This is the cream bronzer in chocolate. So I mean, you'd find one that fit your skin tone.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. I do like getting usually one really dark, like bronzer. That's too big of a cake for me, to kind of hit and when you doing those cosplays to get that collarbone to pop.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, so that's why I like to go in with my, because it's actually darker than my contour. So I like go in afterwards and then just like redefine a little bit more with the bronzer.
Okay, okay. And I am going to go. All this talk of browns. I guess I'm gonna stick with the brown and honey theme we got going on here. And I'm gonna dip into my neutrals.
Oh, I like that honey.
Yeah. I do.
I mean, I really quite like Naraka. So you know, I'm not gonna say how to spend your money, but I enjoy Naraka. So
now, do you have? How does it? I guess everybody's skin's different. How does your skin fare for like hypoallergenic or different products? So I know there are some products, a lot of the reds that are not animal cruelty free have beetle in them. So I was just wondering how. What's your thoughts?
I can say, like, personally, I honestly have no idea what's in most of my products.
It's gotta be nice to just have that, grade of skin to not have to worry about anything. Some of us deal with adult acne.
I mean, so like, I definitely get like some acne, but like you, because I think we talked about this before, but like if I know I'm gonna be going like full beats, but if I'm going to be wearing makeup regularly, I'm very strict with my regimen when it comes to like skincare. I've been really bad about it for like the past year since I haven't been going anywhere. But like, yeah, like the past like week since I knew I was doing this, I've been like back on like my cleansing and moisturizing routine, and that tends to like minimize most of my stuff. Obviously, if I pass out with a full face, that's not good.
No, sometimes notorious for leaving mascara on. I'm just lazy.
Oh, I'm really bad about eyeliner. I can never like get it fully off, so I'm just always like, okay, whatever.
Oh no! I say, oh no, and my eyes are like, we've been there. I'm like, no, shush.
I'm currently silver in Naraka for trios for those that care. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm addicted so much as it's nice to have a different competitive game to go for.
And I'm gonna competitively go after this eyeliner. I use lotion to keep my pimples clear. Oh, that's gotta be nice. Just some lotion. Keep on bragging.
I've found that, like, for me, like, I can't, like, I have to be really careful. I can't, like, over moisturize because if it's like stuff like lotion could be too cakey and might just clog my pores up more. So I have to be like really specific with like the products that I use and like the amount of times I apply, etc. Which is also why I've kind of been gotten into like the habit of doing less like
there we go.
full beats so that I'm just using less product in general.
Makeup is my thing. I'm sorry, Phantom Dead Space. We will be doing a full body paint tomorrow as well, but Thursday and Friday we will be back to Warframe. So completely fine if you boop on out and you don't want to watch makeup. It's fine. It's fine. Or if you just want to leave us on alert, we appreciate that too.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bronzing. Okay, maybe it's not showing up that well on camera. Okay, maybe if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, the lighting is sus, unfortunate.
And I'm going to try to go into my eyeball.
Oh no. Like my eyes water like crazy anytime I go on like my waterline. It is so hard for me to do anything on my eyes.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. I don't like doing this on stream. The eyeliner on stream.
No, I feel that. That's usually where if I'm gonna screw up, I screw up. Okay, so now we have gotten like our skeleton on my face. This is why I take forever to do my makeup, y'all. Just gonna blend that out a little bit more. Okay. And now we're gonna go into highlight again. So again with the rum, I'll put some below. I put some a little bit below my contour and then a little bit above. And then that just really kind of defines that area. And then I have like 5
And here I am just thinking too hard on this cat.
Oh no, we all have the things that we're like, you know, for me, it's kind of my highlight contour game. You'd think I'd be better at like drawing faces with how much I can like just shape my face. But I'm so bad. So bad.
Naughty, naughty. Oh, and don't blink.
Oh yeah. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with my we're gonna go with my how many carrots highlighter, and this one is like a beautiful like silver, and I just apply this one with my finger.
You just apply one with your finger. That's cheating. That's blasphemy. That's crazy talk.
I'm sorry, I do apply my like metallic shimmers with my fingers.
You wild child.
I just think that it applies better.
Oh, you just don't use it. Oh, forgive me for misunderstanding, Phantom. I like it when a palette can dual as being applied to your face as well as helping dry it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that shine. Oh, look at that highlight. Glorious.
All we're getting is just some major solar flare.
I know. No, but that's like where I've applied it. Like that's why it's looking so those areas.
As I'm saying, just some major solar flare.
Like on the nose now. You can see exactly applied because it's like really showing up. So I'm weird, if you haven't gathered that. but I'm weird in a really specific way. I don't use blush. I use highlighter.
I mean, to each their own. You call yourself weird. Look at what's on the other screen that you're talking to right now.
I mean, you just got some heterochromia going on. But look at these colors. They're so pretty.
Oh, that purple is very pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're gonna put that purple on you? Where are you gonna put that purple?
I'm gonna do both.
So I mostly use the orange to give myself a little bit more of a warm tone, right?
Okay.
But then I'll just like lightly dab in with the pink like underneath in a slightly like less dramatic fashion because it's really quite potent. And so then just go like a little bit of boop. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we just blend it out.
Basically, lady said it's all in the wrist is all I heard. It's all in the wrist.
Wait, what?
That's what you saying. We just blend it out just like that. I'm like, oh, it's all in the wrist.
I'm a heavy blender. I like to smooth out my edges.
And if you finish your makeup before me, that's fine too. All right, let's do this.
The base is almost done. And then we'll see about doing one of those Art Deco kind of lips, and then we'll see about hopefully not screwing up my face more with eye looks. So eyes are the things that I'm like the worst with. Like I'm so bad at eyes. So like you, I don't usually do that on strap. Wait, where is? Oh, there it is. There's my blendy brush. Okay, like let me see if I can.
I need you around when I do all my makeups. Your energy is just fantastic.
For me?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm just trying to get like, do we look good? Do we look? Wait, oh wait, I forgot.
And I'm like, how weird can I make this look on this end? And I look over and I'm like, ooh, normal.
Look, this is like what I'm comfortable with. I wanted to like kind of push the envelope, right? But then I realized that I can't right now because I'm not comfortable enough doing any of those techniques. So.
Oh, come on. If anything, I'm the person that you should do those weird techniques with.
Oh, and you were
But I
talking
just
about adult
got-
acne
hey.
earlier, but like right here, I have just like a really annoying like teeny tiny pimple.
Oh, look at that crown.
Yeah.
You look
should
like you
see
need
me
a
in
set
the
of.
crown.
Oh my gosh, I was saying you look like you need a set of fairy wings, and I was like, oh my goodness, I get it now. Like that crown is just a forest.
Thank you for the alert, Jaden. Much apprecited.
I see it. I see it. All right, let's
what am I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I know. I'll mattify a little bit. I'll mattify just a teeny tiny bit.
Oh no.
This is the part that will either go really, really badly, or I have to be very careful. So I don't want to like overset. Then I just start looking cakey. Just want to go in with my hazelnut.
I just got a little bit of smearing.
Ooh, not smearing. Look, no one can see it from here, so you're fine.
Yeah, but I know it's there, so I've got to fix it.
I know, I feel that, but you know, at the end of the day,
You know, for all those pictures that I want to take later.
just lightly dab. Oh yeah. Just brush that all over the crown, into the temple.
right.
across the neck.
Now let's get the next part started.
So delicate, so beauty. Oh, look at us. We're like fabulous, darling, fabulous. Thank you for the happy birthday.
Now where is a brush that I can continue making oneself quote-unquote fabulous with?
Okay, now we're gonna go in with our Rare Beauty setting spray and moisturizing spray. Wow, are you excited? Here we go. Just shake
Now-
that little sucker up. Ooh.
Now I'm gonna go in with some green body paint.
Ooh. Vera. Vera?
No? Alright, and so we're gonna... Oop.
I now blink as if I am coming out from underwater. I love your right eye?
Left eye?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm mirrored or not. Is it your right eye?
I think my left eye is the
Okay, so
finished
so
one.
it is right. It is facing. It's not mirrored. Raise your left hand. Okay, yeah, your left eye.
I was like, what?
I just needed to make sure. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Oh, well, that wasn't a paper towel. That's fine.
Thank you for the happy birthday, Dan. Welcome on it.
That wasn't a paper towel, but that's fine.
What did you just wipe it on?
Maybe a dish rag.
Here we go.
I just having one of those.
I literally look insane, but this smells so fucking good. Like,
Sniff on. Sniff on. We'll only think it's weird if you take a sample if you eat it.
like we were asking about what it tastes like earlier.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh, that is smeared in a way. I should do this in a mirror.
Right, we're having moments over here.
Oh, I need to gloss my lips so they look like a shiny butthole.
Hey, that's why I got gloss. You know, for those for the buttholery.
Yeah, you know, just like, just pucker up. Just pucker up. Okay. So I'm using this to like moisturize my lips a little bit so that I don't have like crusty lip syndrome.
I always get crusty lip syndrome, and I don't know what.
I think it honestly, like, cause I'm gonna be going in with this velvet cookie and like mattifying lips thing. And so they recommend that you put it on a like lubricated lip.
Interesting.
And so I'm like, this gloss is kind of lubricating, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought to read the containers on anything that ever goes on my face.
Wait,
Why would I read the directions? I know it goes on face. You're bringing a whole new light to this for me. I mean, I read the directions on glue, but like, if I did on the child glue, it'd tell me not to put it on my face. So you see in where lies my problem?
Touche.
I don't eat it though.
Oh, look at that. I look so good. Oh, careful. Okay, I can't talk.
Oh, going in with black. And I'm gonna take some yellow. Just blend that into my cheeks and up here to my forehead a bit.
That is not an even application, but we'll just Add some more color to that. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Just like. So you have the green skin, I have the green lip.
Mm-hmm. Ready for what's to come next?
Oh yeah, I'm so ready.
If you had to pick a color, what color do you think it would be?
Purple?
Ooh, you are so close.
Are you gonna go pink?
Yep.
See, pink is what I would have chosen, but I figured you'd be going purple.
I kind of went with an in-between. It's like a fuchsia, maybe?
Oh, like a magenta.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to let this set her a little bit so it mattifies. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that like a green iridescence to it?
No, it's just shiny right now. It's mattifies. I can add like sparkle to it, but I'm gonna go for the.
Oh, I
Like-
was like getting some Slytherin vibes. Like, whoa.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Oh
this is
my
definitely like Slytherin.
goodness. I'm loving it.
So I'm gonna outline this and try and make an Art Deco lip once it sets. Once it like mattes down. So that means I can't really like talk for the next minute.
Okay, and I'm going to try not to get this in my eyeball. We'll see.
Usually I'm more careful with the edges, but I figure I'm about to.
Careful with the edges. That's different from my stream. My stream's like, somebody's careful with things. That's gotta be nice for
Yeah.
one tell.
So now I'm just gonna be talking like this, so like the next minute. Yeah. I don't know what this is doing. I think it's an Monster High inside look. But it's a surprise, so we'll find out together.
Oh yeah, there's even an accessory you guys haven't even seen yet. You
When my
said you were
chat is
doing
guessing
something?
Ninja Turtle. Have you done a Ninja Turtle look before?
I have not. Ninja Turtles are good guys. I could never be a hero.
What was that one girl?
My bitch eye just comes raising a little too high, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, you're right, mom.
I have a spot that is not looking complete, and it's driving me nuts.
Bring that down. And we will... Oh, did I put a brush? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That
Ooh.
brush wanted to be put into the water. I'm certain of it.
Uh-huh. That's right. Now look at that. Okay, so look at this lip.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic lip.
I know,
All
it's so
jokes
pretty.
aside.
It's so pretty. But I have to now potentially either make it even destroy it.
Oh, I
So I'm just
need
gonna
like a powder
let
brush.
that dry down a little bit more.
It's not working for me.
And then I'm gonna get my liquid eyeliner in black, and this is where things will either get like really, really awful,
Or really great.
or yeah, those are the only two options right now. I'm hoping for great, but let me just. Let me hope I can do this.
You got it. I'll take black in too.
Okay, so I need to outline my lip, and then so there's like two ways this can go. It'll either make it, when I get to like the white part, it'll either look like a cum stain.
Hopefully that's not it. Unless
I'm
that's
so
what you're going for.
No, I'm so scared, y'all. I'm okay. I'm not gonna use this. I'm so scared. I need to go into my brush. I have to outline this lip, right? And then
Oh, ladies got too much makeup. They can't figure out where their stuff. Oh, what Fenty product to grab next?
I'm not getting a Fenty product. This is L'Oreal.
Ooh, we know that name brand.
Like,
I know that name brand.
Ah, there we go. Like, my foundation is very
Lori and I go way back.
like my foundations and my face stuff, I like drop a pretty penny for because like that's gonna sit in my face and like all over my face for a long time.
I got you. Your
Well,
sensibility.
just trust that it is actually green if you think it looks blue.
Oh, and you know what? I was gonna do this color lipstick, but I'm feeling the black that you put on. So,
This
Do it.
is scary.
let's do it.
I have never done this before, so I really hope I.
Thank you for that lurk, Adam. Just trying to make those really full top lip. That Cupid's bow.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm doing the art pop thing right now, at least trying to. Uh-oh. That might be a little too much. It's not looking very straight.
Oh, what? Now let's take the black to it ourselves. Copying. Don't know where I put the lid though to it. Well.
Ooh.
Well, then again.
That edge is way thicker than I want it to be. Ugh. Okay, I need to fix that.
Looking. Interesting. Did I drop it on the floor? One of the cats will find it later then. If I drop something on the floor, I'm like, one of the cats will find it. We're good. We're fine.
Uh-oh. One sec. I need to grab a tissue.
And while you grab a tissue, I am going to grab the black paint and get ready to start lining this puppy out. I don't know why it's not a puppy, but you know. Did I put it somewhere weird? Probably. I mean, obviously, I put the cap somewhere weird that I can't find it. Nope.
Ugh.
Trying not to make a mess, and I end up making a mess.
I feel that.
A small mess, but still a mess nonetheless. Oh, I was gonna use some purple. Later. Later. Let's, white and black are going to be what we need next. Let's move this a little closer so you don't spill it.
That didn't. Okay. This outline thing is harder than I thought. Actually, it's not harder than I thought. It's about as hard as I expected.
Oh.
This is why I decided that I was.
I'm gonna do some black outlines too. But my trick is I don't try to be perfect, just kind of go with it.
That's honestly probably what I should have done. Okay, let's get that top. I think that y'all won't be able to really tell if it's too scuffed. At least on camera.
Just honing my inner Halloween early. So what did you do anything fun for your birthday? Just relax around with some family?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, really? That doesn't sound fun at all. No.
Ryan, let me just finish this
No,
line.
no,
and
no,
then
no,
I'll-
my bad.
I should have shaved my mustache off for this. This is harder than I thought.
Me too. No. No, man.
Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna have like the biggest lip. It's gonna look so bad.
I am trying to make it. Oh, I can't. I just need to keep going. Don't spill the beans. Just keep going.
Oh dear. You know, maybe for this top part, I'm probably gonna regret changing. Okay, maybe not. We'll see.
Predator cosplay? No, stupid. Sorry, stupid Twitch support. No, I'm sorry. When you just quickly give your name a nickname, it just comes out to be no, stupid. I'm sorry. Oh, too funny. I'm okay. I'm actually stupid. Look at you guys. Oh man.
Oh, this looks so bad. How in the world do people do straight lines? I swear. Okay, at least on camera it doesn't look nearly as scuffed as it does in person. Oh, I love what you're doing. It looks so good.
Maybe Zoe will say yes to me if I look like her. I'm just kidding. Going for a zombie look.
Oh, so you're being like kind of Brian. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go for this really, really exaggerated upper lip. Okay, actually, it's starting to look kind of legit. That you really can't like tell the difference on camera.
No.
I mean, like I feel like you can kind of like feel something going on, but you can't really define it.
We call it
Okay.
in cosplay. We call it a 10-foot rule. Is it 10-foot cosplay? 5-foot cosplay? How close can people get to you before they start seeing like maybe you hack-glued some things?
Yeah, right.
All right. We will leave. Oh, I feel like I should do a little bit more. I'm gonna end up doing teeth tomorrow. So we didn't want to get too crazy today. Figured you wouldn't want to be here all day with me.
As much as I'd love to, I unfortunately could not. I should have gone for a more like I should have gone for a lighter lip color. Because this one just kind of blends a little bit too much.
Oh, I said I like the white or the black. I'm a fan
It's
of
green.
black lip. Oh, it's green. Oh, see, that's why it's kind of got that iridescent look then on camera. Interesting. Yeah, I need to pick up some more lips. Broaden
Same.
my lip horizons. I keep using the same like 4.
Mood. I don't even think I own 4. Oh, that looks scuffed.
My white all of a sudden got a little gray in a spot where I've been putting my dirty paint water. Just lazy.
Okay, so now we have to do the white.
Ditto, doing white.
I know I have a white in here. I just don't know where. It must be in this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Is that a Jubilee? Thank you so much for that follow. We are celebrating LadytheLaddy's birthday, doing some makeup extravaganza with friends.
Yas.
Exclamation point multi to check out our dual stream link. We're just having a
Hi.
good time, so welcome. Hope your Tuesday's treating you kindly. Tuesday's my favorite day of the month. When I was younger, it was ladies' night at the clubs.
Hi, Kraken. Welcome on in. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful life and day. Why do I sound like a late night radio host?
Our 4 a.m. talk show hosts soothing our
It's
radio
like-
waves.
This is 102.7 Kiss M, and next we're going to be playing some smooth jazz on the radio.
Do you like my smooth
Okay, I
jazz
need-
radio?
I need like a legit. Oh wait, is this it? Okay, yeah, this is a brush, but I need to like clean it, so I'll be right back again. Because I'm apparently chaotic and didn't realize what brushes I would need.
I'm just painting my face. Do what you got to do. We be here. We are gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
just hanging out, putting some light on our face.
Yeah,
Thursday's
I'm so
your favorite?
sad, but like, my lip really just doesn't show up. Like you can kind of see when I'm like this close.
Oh, okay. You can see the line around it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I have to get like really close because like back here, you really like I think.
It just looks like a shadow to kind of like pop
Yeah.
your lips. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of makes
Like
it look like.
A drop shadow almost in graphics. But that's not bad. That's what you're supposed to. You wanted to pop them.
Yeah. Well, technically my birthday was yesterday, but this is stream birthday, so it's birthday with y'all. My actual birthday was with my familia. And howdy Jubilee. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, let me quickly wash this and then I'll get to hopefully not making my face look like I have cum stains all over my lips.
And I am working on a little bit of a pop art zombie here. LadytheLaddy has influenced our SFX makeup stream for this month. So if you are enjoying what you're watching today, self-list promo, come hang out tomorrow. All right. Ooh. And now we're not going to forget about the one down here. Ooh, we are close. I did pick up when I went
Close my
shopping
door a little bit more.
for makeup. I did pick up
Good.
another Daughter Purple because look at that. That is not going to be ready for Knights of Navarus this year.
That is so pretty though. That's such a pretty purple.
And I dull it down. I dilute it a bit. For Daughter, we make it a little bit more pastel. But I can't wait for Knights of Navarus. Favorite
I'm so
time
excited for
of-
Plague Star.
Right, right. I thought to myself, are you contemplating doing a 100 form a frame?
No. I've already done that, and no.
No. So quickly. No. Not at all.
No, no. That was like the most painful. I think the reason I haven't like done like the forma in general is like, oh my goodness, Phantom, I totally read your sentence as did DILF, and I'm like, who's DILF? And then I realized you misspelled this. Okay, here we go. Add some, hopefully, highlights to my lip. I'm scared.
No, I may have said month. I meant to say favorite day of the week. But you know. Just making a mess on my eyeball.
This is not the brush for this. Oh, that is turning a little bit more green than I want.
That's putting a little bit more makeup in my eyeball than I want.
Oh,
Yep.
that's us.
Yep.
I've got the comma lip, and you've got the.
I got too much pink in my eyeball.
Oh, you don't want that pink eye. Well,
Whew.
on the upside, the white actually shows up, but it really doesn't look as intended. Yeah, that looks questionable.
Oh my goodness. That was questionable as well.
You see, your questionable looks fine. My questionable is like...
My questionable stung a little bit.
My questionable just was like, so is there something you want to tell us? Because the other thing is like, you can't see the other definition, so it literally just looks like I just have like random white spots on my lip. It's pretty, you know, we're gonna leave it because it's funny, if nothing else.
Time is of the essence. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got like 30 more minutes.
Nice. Let's see here.
So I'm going to now do my eyes.
In all the rage, where did it go? Oh, there it is.
This is the part where I'm terrified because I'm
Do it.
so bad at eyes, but we've already screwed up the lip, so it's fine, right?
I like it. It can't get worse from here. Those are my kind of
Oh,
words.
it can. It 100% can. But maybe we just say that that's the intent. Like, we were just supposed to look like a hot mess. Okay, my crown is giving me a headache, so I'm gonna take it off.
Damn crown.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So are the migraines.
So's the pressure I'm feeling in one's tempers. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
when is...
I have this really like pretty like green mascara
Ooh.
that if I might put on some falsies, I might not. It depends.
Oh, you're gonna put on falsies?
I might. It depends on how much time I have by the time I finish my eyeballs. But if I do, that means that I can kind of fudge my eyeliner, because you won't really be able to tell.
Oh, see, and I'm gonna dive into eyeliner right now. Boop, 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 boop.
What are you doing? I thought you were doing your eyeliner.
One eye. I got two eyes.
Well, I thought maybe you weren't gonna do anything with the other. Already so pretty.
Oh, you're too kind. Nope, needs eyeliner.
I do not know where I put my other. I literally just had it. No, that's the brown one that I might use for my brows. To that point, I legitimately have no idea where I just put my black eyeliner that I was using on my lips.
Did you take it with you on an adventure somewhere?
I didn't think I did. It has to be in this box. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Dagon. I appreciate that. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make this like actually go up instead of. Okay.
Just having a moment here. Juggle Lotus, hello, hello. We are celebrating LadytheLaddy's birthday. Doing a little mini makeup stream. I'm trying not to put any more makeup in my eyeball, but as you see, that didn't work out in my favor.
Uh-huh.
Get that out of there.
I noticed that you like pulled your eye. Does that like help?
Yeah, as I get older, my skin's getting looser.
No, I feel that because like, I mean, like, okay, that angle is not what I was going for. It looks like an antenna.
Ooh.
But like, I can work with that. At least on camera, it actually looks pretty straight.
No, it looks nice. It looks like a nice cat eye on camera. I don't know how it's vibing in person, but
I'm gonna see if I can get like this edge to be a little bit more like. Oh fuck! If I can make this a little pointier at the end. I made the angle a little too shallow. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do some fun stuff with this. Oh no, I already have regrets. Okay, that's fine.
I already have regrets. Oh no.
Can I just like curl that around? Would that like look terrible? Probably, but like, whatever.
I won't tell. Am I sitting on it? No. Okay. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh, these are so gonna be cat toys. Okay. Alright, and we are gonna put...
I don't know what this shape is that I'm going for. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. You know what? You know what? When I see it here, you know what it kind of looks like?
Huh.
It's kind of like a branch.
A branch?
I don't know. Maybe is that just me? Like, am I the one saying like branch? Is this giving me like branch? Oh, I wonder. You know what? Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna go with it.
my
I'm just
life.
gonna have fun now.
Sounds like my life. I don't know what I'm doing. Sounds like my life.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
And I'm trying to like put some things away so I can unearth some other things to play with.
Oh, I feel that.
I need more water.
It kind of now looks. It almost kind of looks like I'm like. Oh, you know what? I bet I could almost make this look like scarring, maybe.
Ooh,
If I like contour it.
like operator
then, like,
scarring?
You know, maybe. If I just like contour like the edges a little bit, and then like shadow them, and then like blend that out, I think that might actually kind of work. Maybe.
I do
don't
like
know.
it. It looks very future-esque.
Right? Like it's kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's something.
That's where you're
And I'm
getting all
kinda
your
into
vital
it.
information from in the future. Future temple.
I just wish that I could like show it off a little bit better.
Only do all the detail on that side of your face. That way, in the
Yeah.
photos, like you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about blocking anything else.
Exactly. I'll just like. Now, if I just like make this part look cool enough, then I can just distract from the art. Pop lip just failed.
And here I am about to put just some random white dots on my face. I'm like, why not?
You know, I'm glad that I won't be the only one with some stains of questionable origin.
There we go. My husband's in chat going, what? What? Hi, honey!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Disfusional and I have a very special relationship. I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
Oh, okay, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to. My life story.
I mean, that's the story of my lip.
Right? I'm just like, why is it just like us?
Yeah, just like a yes.
Just a spot of white. I don't understand why that's there.
I don't understand why it's not looking how I want it to look.
Oh, I don't understand why I just put white paint everywhere either, but...
Okay, wait, let me like look straight ahead and see what happens. This is really hard for me because I'm not very straight.
I had to flip my brush over to use its butt.
Okay, if I look at it from like right here, that line looks pretty straight actually. But if at the moment I turn, it starts getting a little questionable.
Well, it only looks like it's getting questionable because it's going over your cheekbone. I think that's as straight as you're gonna get it.
Like, yeah, because it's like I'd have to have curved, I think, downwards instead of like up, so that it would have like optically illusioned from the angle.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It looks good.
Well, thank you. I'm just gonna give us some like Choso energy, I guess.
And I'm sitting here like, do I put one more somewhere?
Me, I'm like, how many lines across my face do I do?
You get to dot, and you get to dot, and you get to dot is how I'm doing it over here.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, oh, don't talk. Not you, but me.
Have to put some dots in my butt chin. Brush ends are great dots, right? I thought I could get away with doing the top, but I was mistaken.
I really wanted to do a kind of like impressionistic like dot like stippling look at some point. I feel like that could be really fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun just putting dots on my face.
The thing about the face is that the face is a malleable surface, unlike paper, which just makes things more difficult.
And sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe less is more. Maybe I should stop.
Right? But here we are, I've committed, so.
Definitely. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check to see if my Amazon order is outside right now. I mean, I could look, like, get up off my bum and go and look.
Wait, is your husband not there?
No.
Why don't you make your husband do it?
Because he's working. Somebody's got to work, right? I can't just play with. Can't
This
just
is
be
work.
a makeup household. We're working on it.
I don't know what the shape is, but like I'm kind of into it.
And you know what? I wasn't sure how this was going to be fair and either, and I'm feeling it too with the little dots. Where'd they come from?
Yeah, I wonder.
Lost my hair sock. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably regret this, but that's fine. It's time for experimentation.
Lost my hair sock. I had to put my hair sock back on. Don't want getting in the way when I go to put my wig on.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that is very much not straight, but we just look like this and it looks fine.
But if you look at the other screen too, you're like, oh, well, look it. I'm next to that creepy thing. We're fine.
No, you
Ooh,
look
I like the
fine.
contour. You're like a contour line drawing right now. Your line's got to be
Exactly.
continuous. You can't pick it up. It's got to be one
I
continuous.
know, like that's the problem, because like it skipped. Which is why I'm like, yeah, if I just look from like right here, it's okay.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do it on this side.
Dotted highlights. That is all. Wait. Yoshi loves Warframe. Hello, how are you? Autocorrect for the win. Love the Spanish
Okay, this
teacher.
side actually like worked though. Like that's straight.
It's supposed to be Spawn, I think, or Venom. I think it's Venom. Ivo, hi.
I just like.
Oh, there's Spawn. Yeah, sorry. I don't think it's Spanish. Definitely don't think it's Spanish. Evil villains beware.
You know, we're just gonna. I don't even know what we're gonna do here, but we're just gonna go with it, and maybe it'll look cool by the time we're done. Oh, yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh no, that did not. Oh no, that looks so.
Oh, don't
I
scratch.
literally cannot show you what my right now. It's so bad.
Oh no! It makes me want to see it even more.
No. I realized what this was turning into as I was doing it, and I was oh no, this is not good.
No.
This isn't good.
Oh, I forgot mascara.
Howdy, Ellie. How are you doing? Need to fix my nose.
Famous last words. I just need to fix my nose.
Okay. I'm glad that you enjoyed the mirror, because if you had seen what my nose looked a second ago, yeah, mistakes were made, and I'm just going to call it. I think I'm gonna just call
And
it.
then we just all learn from it.
Yeah. So, fun fact: don't put your nostril right here.
Oh, you booped it.
So yeah.
Booped your own snoot. Well, I'm gonna have to go grab my wig. 1 second.
Oh, do it. I'm so excited. That looks just as bad. It's fine. I'm doing great. I'm very glad that I could say, you know, I'm just gonna probably do like this type of shot whenever I do. That was the attempt. I'm not very good at it, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now, attempt to make some of this look a little bit more dynamic. As soon as I find the right brush.
I've got to like figure out how this goes on. Oh. And then
Here we are. Ooh, I love that wig.
Let it pull itself back. Huzzah. Ooh, in the eyeballs.
Okay, so if I
We're gonna fluff the bangs a little bit. But this isn't it. So I wanted to razzle dazzle rough it
ooh,
up
that
a
is
bit.
the wrong product.
If I can give like those poofy banged look. off to
Ooh, I
one
can kind of
side.
see the lightning bolt that you're mentioning. I was thinking of it as more of a scar, but
My zombie
you-
lightning bolt.
oh, I think Diamond was talking about like this like thing I have going on up there.
Oh, I didn't know if they were talking about mine. Just trying to be the next idol in Zombieland Saga.
Oh, you'd make the cutest zombie.
But so my community, should we show Lady the surprise that we put together for this?
Yes.
Is it time?
I think it is.
All right, I gotta take my headphones off again. Happy birthday! I got some.
Oh my god.
I figured we needed some pop art candles.
That is so cute. I love it.
Dr. Seuss, eat your heart out.
That is so good. I love that. That's adorable.
And yes, that is a Furby up there.
And an Abra. So is that a two-piece wig that you have, like a separate braid, and then like,
Pin
or is
in
it one
place.
piece?
And then I can put my headphones back on and hear what you guys are talking about.
Oh, that's valid. That's right. You can't hear me. Yo, hype. How's it going?
I thought, what would a birthday stream be without some candles?
Right?
I actually went
I
around trying
know.
to find Bumpy Cake, but apparently the city that I moved to doesn't have a place or a Saunders that sells Bumpy Cake. So I'm a little hurt, but
How dare? How dare?
right? Like, what do you not know that I need Bumpy Cake?
Oh, I wonder. I could probably like do like a maybe. Let me see. Like if I use like if I use some Nefertiti.
But I'm glad that I got the headdress memo and knew that you were wearing a crown. That way, I could pull
yeah,
out my Dr.
definitely.
Seuss vibes for you.
Thank you, Arden. I'm glad you think so, because I'm feeling interesting. I think I will just take a picture of like this section.
That is like a look. It's an attitude.
Like I kind of like I vibe with this. The rest of it not so much. But this could be a vibe.
I like it. I
Yeah.
think you should still get part of the nose in there too.
But this is like the scuffed side of the nose too.
But okay, so in your angle you do have part of that nose cut in.
Yeah, like
Okay.
see, like it's not like it's not straight.
I gotcha.
But I guess if I did it like that, then that would be okay. Because then you wouldn't be able to see that.
Just
it
snip the
cuts.
tip. Just snip the tip.
Yeah,
Just-
exactly. Just like
just-
if I cut it like right like here, so like that like rhombus kind of shape.
Mm-hmm.
And some eye pizzazz. Oh wait, mascara.
That's what I almost forgot too. And I was like, something looks like a miss, and I don't know what it is. And my eyelashes were like, what about us?
What about us? Look at this.
Need like hairspray or something. Oh.
Oh, this not gonna show up. Oh, this is not working how I want it to.
Oh, you guys like the headpiece? See, yeah, we were inspired. You guys watched me hot glue it yesterday. I threatened my chat lady. I did. I told them if they're going to hang out Monday while we craft this headband, if any of those little punks then went from my stream to your stream and squealed,
No, good thing I was not on Twitch yesterday, like at all.
I told them I would take my Titania elbows and I would have laid them out if they went and squealed about what
That
we
is
were making.
valid. Ow. Oh. I just stabbed my eye with mascara.
That's
Okay,
all
this-
right. That's all right. The name of the game today is how much makeup can you actually put into your eyeball?
Okay, so apparently that one's not gonna work, which is disappointing. I wanted to have green eyes.
Ooh.
So I must have a normal mascara. I just don't know where it is. I have
What
no
do
idea
I
where
have?
it is. Oh, there it is. Please don't be dried out. I hope this one is good.
Just put them
I'm gonna just
underneath.
go for
What
a-
is going on here? So, lady, what are you currently watching?
Honestly, not much.
Just trying to see if
I'm
I
kind of
can.
waiting for the new fall anime to start up.
Ah, yes, yes,
There
yes.
really
yes.
hasn't been anything that's like caught my attention.
And there haven't been a lot
Um,
of previews or like trailers posted yet either.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping that there's something, because like summer anime.
Oh, you weren't feeling it?
The only show that I've been like watching was Sunny Boy, which is iconic and I love it. But
What about what kind of genre of anime do you enjoy?
stuff that people aren't really doing right now. This is the age of the isekai, and I hate it.
Yeah, it is the yeah. You should check maybe Peach Boy Riverside is not an isekai. I mean, it is a fantasy one, but it's not like this guy fell into the world. And it's based off of the peach that rolled down the hill type of thing. I'm not sure if you've heard that lore story.
Oh no, I'm familiar with the story, and I've seen Peach Boy Riverside. Not like seen it, but I've like seen it. Like I know it's a thing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of some that weren't isekais that were enjoyable. I mean, I'm enjoying the isekai of my life as a villainess. It's just nice to have a female that lands into an isekai instead of it being a male all the time.
You know, and that's great. I'm just so sick of isekai. I just feel like it's so overdone at this point. Like the past like 3 years, the majority has been some version of like isekai, and it's just kind of like,
yeah.
Like when there was just like a couple, then it was like fine. I just feel like it's just a little inundated right now, and it's just a little too much of like the same thing.
Moriarty is amazing. It's a detective.
Oh, Moriarty is on my list.
No, you were saying that, and I was like, "What isekai has me?" I was like, "Oh, that Moriarty one."
Is Moriarty a isekai?
No, it's a detective.
That's what I thought.
But like,
Howdy Splendor.
a detective that enjoys murder, and I feel like when you say murder, you have to say it with that inflection.
Oh. But I have always liked a little bit of murder myself.
Murder.
Yeah. Okay. So my mascara really doesn't show up as much as I wanted it to, but you know, it's fine. I think it's fine.
I put some glitter on my lips because I felt I needed to.
I would, except for the fact that I feel like it would cover up.
No, I like it. I like what you got going on with the lips there.
Yeah, I don't want to add anything else. I think we're good, honestly.
I think we can air 5 this.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a pop of color.
Ooh.
Just a little pop. I'm gonna use my pinky.
What color you got? What color you dip into? What's your favorite color, lady?
One sec. You'll see.
Oh, you're gonna choose your favorite color?
Reveal.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, hidden by the mirror once more.
Oh, that kind of shows up a little bit. It definitely shows up more on my end, but just a little pop of
green,
sparkle. Yeah,
and
a
green.
Sparkle.
Oh, well, then I chose some good colors today. Air 5 this.
You know, green just looks good on me. And have a good night, Seth. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, green just looks good on me.
I
Compliments
like
my
the pop.
complexion.
I like the pop, and I like it. You put it in one eye because you're like other eye. I'm sorry, you're not even gonna be in the photos.
No.
Not even gonna deal.
I'm just like this. Anything that's not like this is just like not. No, not right now.
No, right on.
I'm honestly kind of surprised it took me this long to do this. What feels like this little.
And I'm kind of sitting here like, good job. We did this in a
thank
timely
you.
fashion too. Like
You
did a great
thank you for that.
job. We did a good job. Like we did some work in such a small amount of time.
You know, like, so do you watch Glow Up?
Glow Up drives me crazy.
Really? I love it.
And
Why does it drive me crazy?
I don't know if it's just the artist in me that's had traditional schooling and watching them fumble through their supplies and all that, but like even SFX, like the sci-fi face-off, I've got a buddy who was in season 8, real close, like dude to me. There are some contestants even in the sci-fi face-off. I'm like, how on earth did you make it this far? And I just like want to slap them silly. I'm like, this is. You give artists a bad name. You do. No. So Glow Up is just. I mean, of course, I've binge watched all of it, but it was like a bad infomercial that you just couldn't stop watching. Yeah. Just watching, because then they sit there and they do like, all right, let's do the cutaway eye. How can neither of you do a cutaway eye in the time they give you? Why do they both look horrible? I need glitter. And they got like, I need glitter just on the eyelid. And it looks like they went to a strip joint and it's all over their face. Like there are parts of Glow Up that just make my skin crawl. I'm just like,
well, here's the thing. Because like, honestly, at first they make some like sometimes like the straight lines. I'm just like, y'all make that look so easy. And me, like, after attempting today, I'm like, this is actually harder than I thought. Like, I'm over here like, this is harder than I thought it was, to just do like a nice continuous line that doesn't like skip every which way.
I gotcha.
Like from here, this part actually looks like really surprisingly solid. But
it looks like you're supposed to have an operator scar on your face right now. Completely.
Yeah. Like, I'd have to figure out how to make that like pop a little bit more without like just putting like some sort of like prosthetic over it, but
highlighter.
I figured if they like shadowed it or something.
Highlighter.
Yeah. Highlighter?
I'd put highlighter on it. Or white. Yeah, I'd put highlighter on it. You got highlighter there, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I've got so much highlighter.
I wouldn't put the highlighter on the black. I would put like along the edge.
Yeah, like along the edges.
Yeah.
That was something I was also thinking, like maybe if I outlined it with like concealer or something.
But just like one side, not both
Yeah.
sides of it. Just like whatever side you wouldn't want to put the shadow on, I'd put like a little bit of highlighter on it.
Where?
Oh, thank you so much, Adam. I did. I finished them. I finished our LadytheLaddy candle headdress. Around 12:30 this morning. It was a necessity. I needed my candles for today's stream. You can't wear candle. Why would we, like, if I didn't finish the candles for the birthday stream, it would be really weird to then wear them later on. Dr. Seuss in it over here.
Let's see. I really should like have a brush for this. But also whatever.
Oh, I like it. Dare to be different. Just yeah. I bet you it looks a lot different too on your screen than what we're getting here.
Yeah. We just kind of.
Oh, I'm just blinded by your cheekbone. Sorry.
I know. No, my cheek, like this is like I am a wanting to always look. Oh. Wait 1 sec. I forgot that my Fenty is magnetic. So
Oh, hey.
It's just hanging out.
It's so you don't lose it.
I know, it's great.
Until you lose it. Where did that go? I could have sworn it was just
Right?
here.
It's like, you know, it's gonna be
It's like where my
it's gonna
little
be great
cap
until it's
went.
not. Okay.
Did I throw the lid out thinking that like, oh, I'm done with the lid, let's throw it away? No.
Wait, let me see if I can
do.
do. So actually, the lighting is actually kind of a mood on this angle. See if I can get that shot. This will be fun.
Those candles off centered on the head last night made my OCD get.
I love the asymmetry though,
But now
personally.
it
Like,
they were so it was driving everybody crazy and I was setting it up. Bliker, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that your approval in the end, like, oh, all said and done, it looks fine. But
right?
sorry, I was making you twitch in the moment.
How am I gonna? I'll probably just get like a sibling and take a photo of it because I don't want to use this camera angle because it's not as good of a camera.
Oh yeah, no. When I go on break, when I take like my next 5-minute break, I will be snip, 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 snap, snap, snap. Ah!
Ooh. You know what we should do though? Just take a quick little screenshot of the two of us.
Hey, I'm for that one.
Yeah. Wait, let me do it. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to pose.
Okay, hold on.
3. Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We
Sorry,
look
my
adorable,
I had to use two,
but
but
also very chaotic.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Y'all.
Like I wouldn't at all. We look like we just got done having a party.
We do.
But I
we
forgot
do
to
look
bring
like
the
we had a
cake.
party. And I forgot to bring my dignity.
Oh, blasphemy.
Oh, also, this is like my favorite lotion ever.
Is that looks like some Bath and Body Works stuff? Or
Yeah, it's Bath and Body Works.
I can't walk into that store. Oh my gosh, all the scents. They try to like kill me.
No, like I completely understand that. It makes my like that's how I feel about a lot of like
Bed Bath
perfumey
and
places. I just
Beyond.
can't like it gives me a headache because there's just too many scents. But this one is an amber blush, is what it's called, and it
Ooh.
smells. What is it supposed to be? What do they say? Our exclusive amber blush fragrance captures the sensual and luxury of a romantic getaway. This ultra feminine scent is a sensual blend of raspberry champagne, gardenia petals, and magnolia blossom with a seductive kiss of crystallized amber and creamy vanilla suede.
So somebody was rejected from the no romance novel, Chopline, and was like, you know what? No, I can fall back to the product that gets rubbed all over bodies. Body yaddy yaddy yaddies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, Ewok, for those gift subs. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Dagon. And the voice acting ninja, who actually is the one who voiced our subscription command and our raid command.
Smell a difference.
No, that's it.
The candles look
How
like
are you doing?
Borderlands.
Howdy, Void.
I don't know if they
Yeah,
say
we're-
Borderlands. I'd say pop art. Borderlands are like haphazard lines. These ones are like.
Yeah, no, this is giving me like pure pop art energy, and I'm giving an angle.
I belong in the MoMA.
I'm like over here for that angle. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We spent a lot of time, months. We started this project in June. That's like when I started sending stuff to Amadeus, so I'm glad it's finally out.
Well, is it time
Yeah.
to play video games? Switch
Yeah,
the script.
It's about that time. I have next on my agenda is the best friend contest, so to speak. I'm gonna be getting some of my friends together, have them answer questions about moi, and whoever has the most points by the end will get an MS Paint certificate by yours truly.
You said MS Paint certificate?
Yes, I will do an MS Paint certificate, giving them the honor of best friendhood.
I love it. I love it.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Oh, too fun. Too fun. Thank you so much for sparing some of your birthday shenanigans and time for
No,
me.
thank you for joining me. It's a birthday present to my. This is something we've talked about doing for ages.
It has
So-
been. It has been. And I'm glad that, like, we could figure out a time.
Right, I'm so happy. We can totally do one again for like Halloween, cause
Oh.
you know I want to do that Zaku, but I also want to be like Skuna, but I also really want to do Zaku.
Well, so for the month of October, my community can let you know we do something called Streamtober.
Ooh,
And my community doesn't even know this yet, but I guess we're gonna be just letting you guys know here. We will be doing, instead of me like last year where I videoed myself, like I just recorded myself on the personal level doing the makeup, I'm gonna stream the whole first 4 hours and then we're gonna do the 6 hours of gameplay.
ooh, that sounds hot.
We do that for every single stream in October. It's a different costume, it's a different makeup. So if you wanted
that
to
is
sit
so
in on one
great.
of the 4 hour like get-togethers, I'm all
know,
for it.
I'd be so down. I'll just like pick your brain on like products and things, cause
But
I know you would have.
we get
the
really weird.
know-how.
There's a lot of fortune cookies that happen, but I am not opposed to it.
I'm all for, because you have like that special effects. Oh yeah, that highlighter idea that like really makes that area pop.
And you can see it when it catches the light,
Yeah.
like just on the
Yeah.
brow bone. It's like,
Yeah, so like right there. Because like I feel like I have a fairly solid, just like everyday kind of beat. Well, ignore the lines and then everyday kind of beat. But like I've never really gone farther than that. So
Just-
you know, it would be great. It would be great.
yeah, just to play around and put things
Yeah.
on your face where they probably shouldn't go.
Mm-hmm. Try some new products. Get some more cum stained lips. You know.
Hey! We could even try like Smurf Blue one time. You know.
Honestly, so like, because the Zaku like will totally be based off of Karu's wonderful before frame art, and that's like 3-4 different skin tones, and one of them is definitely kind of like this blue gray, like
Blue lips and blue
dead
nails are
looking.
coming back. I don't know how it happened, but I'm feeling it, and I wish I had my lipstick from middle school all over again.
I need more lipsticks. I have like 2,
I'm
and then the gloss.
I'm trying to think of what I think I've got. All I have, I highly recommend. I don't know like politics behind the gentleman or anything, but Jeffree Star. These are the 4 lipsticks that I have. So it's like a Scorpio, which is like a purple. I get the black. I've got a red, and then Leo, which is kind of like a neutral, like a brown, like a light, almost like a stereotypical tan color, as one would say. If I was a colored pencil, and I were to grab a colored pencil out of the box, that is what it would say on it. So these are the only lips I have, and I love them. But I feel you with, you know, gotta have that staple dark, and then a red, because you never know when you might need some red lips.
Oh yeah, I feel like I like to go for more of like the burgundy lip for like a more natural look.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like that's just kind of like what my lip color is. So
All
when I want like
right.
a more natural lip, I kind of go for the darker one, because the red ones, like that's a look for me, because it's like
That's
so contrasting.
Mhm. But I can
But
see
yeah, I
that.
think everyone needs like a little red. Like everyone needs a little red.
Like a wine or
Yeah.
mahogany.
Or like a
Ooh.
plum. Like yeah,
Oh, okay. Like the pillow behind you on the couch.
yeah.
All right,
yeah.
all right. Yeah, I like that. Okay, all right. I'm just like, you just lift up to it.
Just like yeah, no, like I'm really glad that like art pop is like like a thing right now. I definitely want to like play around with it more once I get more like colors and things, because you used like paint.
I did.
Right?
I
You get, like, a
used
face paint.
I used body paints.
You'll have to DM me some like recommendations, because I have no body paint.
I will always recommend Mayron. It is a water activate. So like if you
Mhm.
sweat a lot,
Oh, careful.
well, so I usually can wear it for conventions. My Mad Moxie is done with the same type of paint. But
Mm.
when I tried to use this paint for Sunday at our last convention for Vala Glarios, it was so hot that like my pores just weren't. They just were like, well, I'm sorry, we're damp. And it was all over the place, so I had to wipe
Yeah,
it off. So
it was like it was like over 100 degrees on Sunday,
Yeah.
and I went out for the first time in ever, and I went to the mall, and I was just like, you know, in my mask and my sunglasses, and I'm just like, I'm sweating, and I'm like, I know that like everything must just be like.
yeah, it's just. But so that's the only time if you know you're gonna be extremely sweaty, more than just like normal hot. But yeah, I like them.
Okay. Mayron.
Mayron.
I'll have to keep that in mind
It's
and
their-
figure out what colors.
Their Paradise line. They've got like 40 different colors. It's backwards. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Let's see if we can. Nope, you're not gonna let me flip this, huh? Let's see here. Transform. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Look at that reversal.
Gotcha.
Yo. Yeah, I'll have to look into that and get some of those colors, especially for October.
It smells
I
like
think that'd
coconuts.
be really fun.
I like them too, that as long as you let them like dry out, they don't
Mhm.
smell funny. Like I haven't had an issue with them, and I've had some of these since 2017.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
that's a while.
I always clean my brushes. I don't use like dirty brushes or
Yeah.
anything in them. But yeah, I recommend.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to, because I feel like I'll need to get some body paints to do more of these adventurous looks, you know?
And they do have
'Cause,
smaller
like-
cakes too, so you don't have to buy a
Mhm.
large 1.4 ounces of it.
Yeah, especially considering how much I know you use it. I'm like, and you've had these since like 2017. I probably could get away with a much smaller one.
They have like little tiny guys. These are whoops, and you can actually get a like palette to pop them into, so you can buy just the colors you want, and they come in a tiny little itty bitty guy,
Mm-hmm.
which might be more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably more what I'd go for. And though knowing me, I'd also probably just like go on like a huge binge and then just start like using it like crazy and then be done by like December.
Oh, too funny. Halloween was well, I see.
Yeah, you know. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start messaging the others to see what ETA is. Thanks again so much
Oh, thank
for
you.
joining me. It was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun too.
I did. Thank you so much for having me. Happy
you so much for
birthday
having
too,
me.
lady.
Okay, and thank you.
Oh, before we leave, I need to go get the kitten. So, yeah. Hold on. You need to see the baby
Oh, yeah.
kitten, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you settle on a name? I'll get the answer in a sec. So remember, I think the last time we talked about This Is Cats, it was with the new kitten, Puck.
He does have a
Like the
name.
magic fairy.
Yes.
Like I love that. That's so good.
Like the
That's
one
great.
that Oberon used to torture Titania with? Yes. Where is he?
I played Oberon in like 8th grade. I wanted to be Puck, but I got Oberon instead.
I don't know if I should be concerned because I can't find him.
Oh no. Puck! Puck!
Pop, where are you?
You know I'm a nerd when like the first thing that comes to mind is like, oh, Midsummer Night's Dream, and not like a hockey puck. Like I literally didn't even think about like that until like just now. It's like, oh wait, it could have been like that.
Where were you? Where were you hiding?
I remember when I was doing the Midsummer Night's Dream thing. Aww,
You're okay.
kitty. so cute.
Oh, and so not used to being held. He's getting
He's
used.
like,
We'll
"Get
work
me
it.
out."
We're working on it. We're working
He's
on
like,
it.
let me free. I don't vibe with this.
Yeah, it is a Shakespearean reference. You guys are correct. Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
me. I am
You should
all about that boil and toil. That toil and boil.
I just want to hold him.
I just wanna hold you. Yeah, I feel that. I know, but I also understand how Puck feels because I'm also very much like, oh, what are you doing? Like, are you?
And my chat's like, you will accept my love.
Yeah, no, Disfusional is like, you will accept me, and then I'm like,
Come hang out with us. He's like, nope, I'm out of here. Well, that was
Oh,
because
what's
I
up?
just wanted to show you the kitten.
I'm very glad to see the kitten. I love the kitten. Honestly, I'm very much like a cat person over like any other type of person. Let me check my.
A cat person over any other type of person.
I mean, you know,
The human
like,
variant, just disdain, pure disdain.
I just relate to them very much. So
Here I am.
okay, I think I told people 12:30, which is great because I kind of want to make myself some food and stuff.
Yes. Take some photos. In my community, we are
Ooh,
ending
That is
early.
so pretty, Artie. That is so pretty. Sorry, I was just sent like a DM of these like really pretty like rose lipsticks or something. There's like a flower in them. It's so cool.
Oh. Caliban will be the first Shakespearean reference in Warframe in a while. Oh. I didn't know that. Bronco Me
Okay.
Bananas. Hi.
I'm so excited to torment my friends.
I can't wait to see you as a spectator in chat. Whom wins your favor? Are you going to leave your stream up and going?
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna be live for literally like 12 hours.
Okay, then I am going to do my closing remarks here, and we will send a party raid over to your way in a bit.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
No?
I'm going to also quickly BRB, throw some food in the oven so that I have that. Actually, one sec. Let me see if I can call my sibling.
Can somebody do it for me?
Yeah, one sec.
I know you were 2 walls over, but could you bring me some Cheerios? Maybe some goldfish?
I'm just like, yo, can you throw my
could use
pot pie in the oven?
I could use water, 3 ice cubes.
I actually have water already, luckily. Hydrated.
What is up, my home skillets? Actually, I gotta put my skillets back into the oven. I pulled them out yesterday because I had to cook dinner. You know, where do you keep your skillets? In the oven.
I keep my skillets on. Okay. You're gonna make me walk to you? You're gonna make me walk to you right now?
Ouch! Ouch!
Okay, fine. I'll walk to you. You know, if I'm gonna... No. I am gonna do this. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to walk to my room instead of walking to the kitchen to ask. This logic makes no sense. It makes literally no sense.
Do you have to walk past the kitchen to get to your room?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, then at
but,
least
I
it could have been
literally.
worse.
But like, I could turn this way instead and just go to the kitchen instead of going this way. But like, it's the principle of the thing, you know? It's faster for me to just be like, "Will you do this for me?" than it is for me to go over there and do it myself.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That's completely. That sounds. The whole reason I put us in art is so that I don't have to switch our stream title for tomorrow. Now, granted, I know I still have to like change the title, and it's in the same section, but I won't change anything else.
That's completely valid.
Smarter, not harder, right? That's
Exactly. Efficiency. I'm all about the most efficient for the biggest results. You know.
It is LadytheLaddy's birthday. friend of the
Hi.
channel, fellow Warframe content creator. Go check Lady out. Apparently I spelt that wrong, or is my bot being slow? Maybe a little bit of both. You know what to do, channel. Just do the
Hi.
thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, you know, the channel will slowly.
What are you?
It is
Oh,
my
big
birthday that we're
cat.
celebrating.
Oh, Space Admiral Stitch wanted to say happy birthday. Apparently, he came here on his own accord. He goes, I like to be held. Can you wave?
Great lengths. Look, it's not great lengths. It's simply there are things that I don't want to do, and sometimes just saying I don't want to do it isn't the way to go about it. It's let the other person think it's their idea, and then it works out better. Because then it's not you. It's not you like using someone. It's them offering, and then they feel better about themselves.
People are just redeeming treats on my end, so we're just I was listening, but at the same time, Stitches is like, "Can I get my treats?" Youngest Tracy, thank you kindly for that follow.
Okay, one sec. Let me actually get around to making. I mean, not making, but asking nicely.
All right, and I am going to leave our
No
Discord
problemo.
conversation. So it's a pleasure. Bye.
Fudge.
All right, we are going to wonderfully leave Lady the Lottie bathroom breaking it. Oh, I'm a little sweaty with this hair wrap. Thank you though to all of the friends who've hung out with me as we worked on our birthday look. There they are. I said we were working on them yesterday. I have to say the primer that we used covered them a lot better than I had anticipated. So this same headdress and hair will be used for tomorrow's SFX stream. Will be used for tomorrow's SFX stream. So if you were here, you did get a teaser, but the makeup's gonna be completely different. We don't need the dots for tomorrow's makeup look. No blood. No blood. I am doing my best to try to keep it colorful because October will be a lot of fun. And I make no promises for the amount of blood that we will be using for our October streams. I know it's been a little minute. It's been a minute. We have stepped away from all of the fake blood. I think it's about time we go back to all of that. So this has been fun. We will do more. I love these eyebrows. I'm going to do these eyebrows again tomorrow. We'll do more of this look. But October is the time to go back to our roots. Fake blood. Remember, it tasted delicious. It was very sweet. Stage blood. Don't consume it. Even though it tastes amazeballs, don't consume it. I do want to say thank you again to everybody hanging out with me this afternoon. I greatly appreciate it. If you have not, please check out the socials. We did post a brand new... Why does it not want to do socials? A brand new... do I get no bots? No bots for me. Okay. That's happening right now. Well, right below this box here, you'll see a little about section. There'll be a link to my Instagram in the about section. Click on it. We did just drop a brand new Poison Ivy cosplay photo. It is with the jacket inside the... Oh, there they all are. Better late than never. Good job, Stream Raiders. I may have to lurk a bit tomorrow because modding for Lear. Ooh, but I'll be around. Do what you gotta do. Lurler. No. Mod away. Also make sure that everything's okay too. I know that they've been going through a thing. But we will be on starting from noon to about 6 p.m. I'm assuming. If I had to guess, we would be on till 6 p.m. So pop in, pop out, drop us on Lurk, have us in a browser window around the way, whatever floats your boat. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, I am going to raid us on over to LadytheLaddy. Let me pull up Lady's stream. And let's go to the raid. Oop, I don't want to edit. Sorry, the one purple eye is really wiggin'. I do want to say thank you again. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I know we are ending things a little early. But what are you gonna do? Maybe we'll get on later for round 2. Maybe I'll lose the headdress and the hair. And we'll do some Warframe later. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck getting toasted. He's just, eventually he will see that Stitch is getting more attention from all the snuggles, and he'll have to think like, oh, I want in on this too. We'll have yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. Bye, Habe. Thank you so much for hanging out. Dr. Derp, later, you nerd. It takes one to know one. Chilo, thank you so much. Thank you. That's a wonderful compliment. You look awesome. Oh, shucks. A little pop art zombie. We'll take some photos. Then when we have them for later. Ooh, hope so. Yeah. But, alright, let's raid the lady. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you guys tomorrow.